work after hours washing the shit out of this nasty ass food
Watching
case.
the pod. Watch the
Got the
pod.
pot on, dog.
Like, fuck these guys. I'm gonna
Got the pot
unsub.
on, dog.
Oh wait, I'm on the show now. Okay, now I'm gonna sub right back.
I'm back. I'm back.
Yeah, I'm back. It's like sub count keeps jumping and going. We're live. Holy shit, we're
I
live.
figured we were gonna do one of those like cold openings where we just start talking and everything like that, but I fucked up because I didn't mute the stream on the YouTube, so it like double talked us. So sorry for audio listeners and anybody that just had to hear us twice.
He's not really sorry.
Nah, I don't know. I'm figuring it out still.
So, if you didn't understand that what was going on, it's we're just talking to Turpin about the sub, what is going up and down. It's because of him. He's an emotional subscriber. Where like last week he watches the show, he's like, fuck the show, he unsubscribed. This week he finds out he's gonna be with us. He goes, oh, you know what? I'm back. I'm subbing again. Emotional subs, that's how we get it.
Yeah, so we're literally blaming like our up and down sub count on our guest today. So that's
on
good.
our guest
And slash moderator. Yep. So you're
just when I think I'm out, they pull me back in.
Slash Discord.
All right, Pacino. No.
Pacino.
All right, Pacino.
Yeah.
He Pacino'd it.
Jesus. All right, yeah. Welcome to another Sunday episode of the Sensei Thoughts podcast. What the fuck, man? Holy shit.
The meme episode 69.
Yeah, memeing. All right, everybody, get the jokes out the way right now. That's it. It's one. If you got one, say it. Whatever, get it out the fucking way. Say it now. Get it out the system right now. Okay.
So
Brazil. Hold on. So it's me. Oh wait, say Brazil one time, like fucking this guy.
Right, so it's me here once again. This is Timber. So it's me here once again. That guy from Brazil. LOL. Oh, lol. Speaking of Vin Diesel, dude, there's a report that fucking movie, the Fast 10 or whatever number the hell they are.
Yeah, they just upped the budget.
$350 million. Like, yo, what are y'all doing over there, bro? The Rock is probably like, you guys are idiots.
Turpin, when was the last time you watched the Fast and Furious movie?
I've never watched any of them.
Okay, see, this is what I mean. Like, you know what I mean? You got people that are in the zeitgeist, not one.
Not even a single movie.
Not a one.
Why? I wouldn't say what's wrong with you. They're not great movies, but why?
When's the last time you watched a science documentary?
If you count the next question I have as science, yesterday.
Yeah, I fall asleep to Neil deGrasse Tyson every night.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
Every day. It's
Some
my
space
background.
talk?
It's my white noise.
Oh my god.
Or Star Talk?
A Star Talk, his podcast, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Neil deGrasse.
Neil deGrasse.
That's the boy.
Tyson. It is the homie. Although he got some the other day, I'm like in the shorts because you know that rabbit hole, right? Just looking at shorts and TikTok.
Oh, you go deep in there.
You dude, and somebody was like, "Oh, he needs to." I'm looking at the comic section because he was, it was like a Joe Rogan clip that he had, and people were like, everybody needs to stop pretending like he's this generation's Carl Sagan, and I'm like, "Are you fucking serious?
Are you serious right now?"
Like literally, it's like, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, exactly. Fuck this guy, and I'm like, you guys really? Like the hate.
He was mentored by Sagan.
What I'm fucking saying.
Do we know that minding your own business exists in this world? Like you can literally
not when everybody's got a cell phone and the fucking internet.
You can literally invest in not giving a shit and make so much money out of that, and you will save yourself so much effort and stress and just I don't give a shit and keep going. Like who gives a fuck? Like what is this?
Like, when it comes down to it, he is his generation's Carl Sagan.
He
what Sagan did was he took very complicated ideas and he explained them in very understandable ways.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's exactly what Neil deGrasse Tyson does.
For argument's sake, for the other side, if not him, who?
Brian Greene's another very good science communicator.
Is that who I'm thinking of? The English guy? Who's the English guy? Big.
I think that's
Brian Cox.
The English guy?
I like him. I like Brian Cox.
Brian Cox is also another very good science communicator.
Yes, he's also like he's an astrophysicist as well too, right? I think
Brian Cox. I believe so, but I'm not 100% sure. But I'm like 95% sure.
I mean, if he's not, then wow.
Brian Greene definitely is.
let me listen. When Redders and when our UK brethren listen to the episode, let's get some chat. Let's get you guys would know, right?
They would know.
Let's get some feedback. Or do we know what we're talking about? We're talking about our ass. I mean, Turpin knows because he literally, if there's anybody that I'd go to, like, I remember like getting like random, like it would literally like we might not talk like throughout the day, and I'll just get a random message on Discord, and it's Turpin sending me like some crazy freaking string theory or like some like crazy universe, because I'm into that shit. Like I like that stuff, I really do.
Yeah.
But like but he like just constantly, because I think it's like
I
filler
would
for
have
him. Like
subscribed to that. What the
he's
fuck?
playing games and he's just
on,
got
Turpin.
like these videos just playing in the background, like just like the audio and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool shit. I mean, I like
Turpin,
it.
I want to subscribe to that. How do I get that
He
information?
needs that RSS feed, Turpin.
Yes, I need
PBS
that.
Space Talk. That's what it's about, dude.
I was gonna say we're gonna start a space podcast next.
Space
We're gonna get a conjunction going, yeah.
We're gonna have
Question.
listen. No, the league podcast has to come first. Turpin.
All right,
That's,
all right, Turpin,
actually,
so
that's the real thing. Before we really get into
you
topics and coming up, and me and you, since I got you on here, me, you, your brother, and somebody else, I think 4 would be nice. And
if we ended up doing a League of Legends podcast,
Yes.
every episode would be 3 hours minimum,
do
and
it.
2 hours would be me explaining why the game is played incorrectly
Do it.
every day.
right.
There's a
I could do it daily.
But pompously, right? Because like like pompously, like it just wouldn't be, you know what I mean?
I'd put a monocle on and everything.
That's what I'm saying.
oh God, okay, all right.
I mean, we're really getting down to it there. But I think, see that, and there you go. Kills. That's why I'm telling you. I think you know that's my hope. I think 2023. I'd like a League of Legends podcast. That's my hope.
I want to see it. There's people out here starving for that kind of content.
We'll call it Platinum Plays.
Yeah, I will listen. I already told Jeremy the other day I'm trying for plat this year in support. So that's my goal this upcoming season.
Going for plat.
Going for plat. Although I've only hit gold once in my league career, so you know.
Hey, that's the next step up.
Question for the 2 in the chat. So I know Nick's got to go soon. His wife's gonna be gone. He's hoping the store is crowded and Black Friday sales are like popping. But the question I have for you 2 in the chat, I'm gonna have for the panel as well. Weird ass question, I know, but I'm gonna ask you. I haven't talked about food in a while. Hot dogs. We all like it. Oh, look, Techno. Hey, Tech 8.
What's up, Tech?
All right, so we talking about hot dogs, right? Everybody likes it. Everybody's had it. If you don't like it, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you.
Wait, why are we?
Dogs,
Wait,
right?
hold on.
Hang on. So I've tried hot dogs on 6 separate occasions, and I just can't do them. I can't do them.
Wait. You can't do Nathan's, a bread, none of that. You don't eat any of those.
No ballparks, no nothing.
Ballpark, you know, even
my brother though, he actually
no
just
frills,
he
no
just had 2
frills.
chili dogs,
Hot
and
dog.
he's looking pretty content.
Okay, all right. So for the most part, we all eat hot dogs.
Okay. All right.
Tried hot dog.
Okay.
My question: I've seen this shit pop up numerous times. I don't know why this fucking week or 2. A hot dog, is it a sub or a sandwich?
A sub is a sandwich.
Okay, interesting.
It's just a different name. I mean, you call it a sub, you call it a hoagie, you call it a wedge. It all depends on where you come from. I work at a sub shop.
Yes, he
so.
does. Yes, he does. I was just gonna say.
Right.
I was like,
perfect.
Yep. But
perfect.
In Pennsylvania, in certain parts of Pennsylvania, they're calling them hoagies, right?
Now,
you know what I mean? Like,
does it depend on how it's like built though, or is it like I'm just talking about like you go to your street vendor, Dirty Dog, like he slaps on, you know, the fucking hot dog bun, gives you whatever you want, sauerkraut, onions.
I just call it. I don't call it a sandwich.
It's
literally
meat,
just call it a hot dog
between 2 pieces of bread.
Yeah, exactly.
A hot dog? Okay, Nick says a hot dog.
I mean, I guess it would be a hot dog. I guess
don't know where Glizzy came from, but
no, that's a glizzy because that's the whole.
A glizzy is a glizzy. That's a whole different.
Yeah.
Glizzy dog.
But
I guess a hot dog sandwich.
At the very worst, I would call it an open face sandwich.
Ooh. Wow. Okay, a new suggestion has entered that fucking chat. All right. Open face sandwich.
Open face sandwich.
Culinary term right there. I like that. That's like literally a culinary term. You learn that shit in school.
There you go.
Open face sandwich. Oh, but that's the question I got. What are you guys thinking when you go? Hey, it's a hot dog. Is it a sandwich or a sub? Because some people, I know people in my life that call it a sub, and I'm like, wow, how did that ever become friends?
Well, what do you call a hamburger? I mean, that's a sandwich, but it's a sandwich though.
It's meat between 2. Pause this whole conversation. By the way. Pause this entire fucking conversation.
I was waiting for it.
Pause this entire conversation, but it's meat between 2 pieces of bread. To Turpin's point, so it's a sandwich.
There's a lot of things that are sandwiches that we just don't. You know, they have their own specific name.
I never go. Let me get a hot dog sandwich. Let me get. If I'm going to a vendor, like
there's people out there that do that though.
I know, but
they'll do that.
I don't know if I've ever came across any. I mean, I can't say that I've come across somebody that's like, oh, let me get me get a hot dog sandwich. Like I think if
Yeah,
I ever
I thought it was a trolling thing that I was seeing on the internet. Literally, it's people that literally call it.
Where did you see this? What was this? TikTok, Twitter? Where'd you find this?
This is fucking Twitter and TikTok, everything.
I talk about rabbit holes. You really find the fucking rabbit holes.
Bro,
like...
I don't look for these things. It just happens to be on my timeline. I see people talking about rip Twitter and TikTok is this.
So you would just say, so you would just like, fuck it, I'll just go off the rails, I guess, right?
I'll just go off the fucking rails, and I found this shit. I'm like, oh, okay, there's an argument. Yeah, all right. Well, what the fuck? Or discussion, not argument.
Yeah, see, Nick just said right there, I don't go to a sandwich shop to get a hot dog. No, right, exactly. You go to Nathan's. You go to, or you buy.
If you live in the city or whatever, you go to the local vendor in the street that doesn't have a bathroom to wash hands on and sells dirty dogs.
Why do you keep referring to it? I mean, everybody does, like, you know what I mean? It's hot dog water. Just, everybody does.
You know what? As growing up in New York, in the Bronx, like, I never really, question shit like that. But as you get older, you're like, where the fuck did this guy go to the bathroom at?
I mean, were you cool when you were going to the corner? So since we're on that
topic, I was young. What the fuck? I was just saying, give me a fucking dirty dog.
No, not even that. If you go to the corner and you see the old lady there with the shaved ice, and you're like, yo, let me get one beat agua. Did you question like if she like washed her hands? Like,
no,
before,
of course not. I never did. But as I got older, I did. I'm like, what the fuck?
And a lot of the times though, like at least they were wearing gloves. I mean, a lot of the times too, when people that
who was wearing gloves.
No,
not where I went.
Okay, but there's an age gap here. Okay, I'm sorry that I had to be the first one to bring it up in another.
Shit! Here we go.
No, okay, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm just saying there's an age. So
why you gotta be like that though?
I'm not an ageist, but I'm just saying there's a gap here. Okay, so maybe when you were growing up.
So what? Gloves were invented 10 years after I was fucking born. I don't get
it. Vendors, I can't recall every time I went to a hot dog vendor if
HACCP was created at your generation, I guess.
I'm just saying now. If you go now, okay, let's just speak about now then. Okay, let's just bring it to the current times. If you go to a vendor now, chances are very high that any type of street vendor that they're wearing gloves when they're serving. Yes,
of course now because everything's so I mean
maybe back in the fucking Stone Age when you were growing up when the Bronx was burning, like maybe then they were doing it.
What the fuck?
I'm saying if you go watch if you go look at the old Law and Order episodes and they're like talking to the hot dog vendor on the street,
exactly.
no gloves on that guy.
There's homework for this fucking podcast this week, okay? And because we're going away too, we're taking a holiday rain check. Yeah, we're going away.
We're going away for a week because the whole holiday.
Yeah, because holidays and stuff. Happy Thanksgiving. We're safe.
Happy Thanksgiving. Eat well.
Conversations will be everywhere on this.
But when we come back, though, everybody's gonna go watch. We're gonna find a Law and Order episode. We're gonna find any older TV show that was in the '90s when they have to go to a hot dog and get a hot dog, and we're gonna see if they're wearing gloves or not.
Why wouldn't you say '90s? You look at me.
I'm not looking at you. There's no fucking camera. You don't even know
eye contact. I'm watching the eye contact.
I felt it. I felt the eye contact.
Whatever.
I felt it.
All right, whatever. Are we gonna talk about like our week, or are we just gonna go into topics? I don't even think it's right at this point. We've literally spent 17 minutes talking about dick, like nothing, like literally, like not dicks specifically.
I wouldn't call hot dogs dicks, but
I don't know if it's hot dogs dicks.
All right, it was an expression. I apologize.
We're trying to avoid these innuendos, but I guess.
Hey, what's a corn dog? There you go, potato. Like, go ahead.
No. How about this one?
Is
a Pop-Tart or ravioli?
Because it's got
it's a pastry with filling.
It's a pastry filling.
But it's not. Well, yeah, because technically raviolis don't necessarily have to have like meat or so. They could have like mushroom or they could eat cheese, whatever.
Filling. Yeah. See, Nick agrees. Yes, it is.
See,
look,
I'm a firm believer of ravioli.
No gloves.
You know why? Because he was at fucking Delancey. Okay, that's why. So he was at the hot dog vendors at Delancey Street in Alphabet fucking City. Okay, and guess what? And he wasn't even getting hot dogs. He was getting Cuban fucking sandwiches. So I don't want to fucking hear it. Okay, let's find out.
You know what? I gotta agree with you on that.
Speaking of Cubans, we got a Cubano.
All about Cubanos.
We got a Cubano at Nardelli's right now. If anyone,
he gets down. He knows how to make a Cuban sandwich.
We're making Cubanos down on Nardelli's.
So if you find yourself in Milford, Connecticut, at Nardelli's,
got nice little specials going on. $9.99. You get a little half Cubano. Get some potato mac salad with it. Maybe a bag of chips. A little drink.
I like that Nick comes in Cuban sandwiches. Thanks for clearing that up, Nick. We appreciate that.
Nick, that needed to be clarified.
For those playing the home game, yeah, yes, a Cuban sandwich is a sandwich. Yes, thank you, Nick.
Yes, it is.
Jesus. All right, so we're gonna talk about our so what do we? I feel like we're off the rails here, but it's fine. I'm trying to reel us back in. I'm trying to reel us back in.
It's all good. It's all good.
So listen.
Okay, the week. Okay, Turpin, you're a guest.
Yeah, yes.
What's
Turpin,
your week?
Yes, your week.
I worked a lot. Played some God of War. Great game.
Nice.
Oh, second person on the panel. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
They definitely, if not as good as the first one, then better. What else have I been doing? Crying over Tarkov. Honestly, I need a Tarkov replacement. I was hoping DMZ would be it, and we'll get into that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And I played a little bit of Signalis on Gamepass. Really good game.
Nice.
Hoping to get back into that.
This guy's cultured. Love him.
A little bit.
Plays more diversity than me. I tell you that much. Especially this fucking.
I mean, Game Pass, baby. That's what that does.
I play a few games. I dabble. You know. Yeah. That's about it. Playing game wise.
Nice. Oh, and League. Can't forget League, because that's another thing.
League,
I was gonna say, Kill, when you guys aren't Kills always reminds me to bring up the fact that I'm playing League, because every time like people hit me up, it's like, yo, what are you doing right now? It's like playing League. It's like I'll be there. Brother hits me, yo, let's play some COD. It's like, all right, let me just finish this League.
It's like your League is my COD. It's this. What are you doing? I'm playing COD.
Playing COD.
Like no secret. I'm playing COD. There's nothing else I play. COD.
Although it's been a little role reversal, because even the last couple of times that Turpin has asked me to go and play League, I was like, I'm down to play, but I was like doing some grinding right now, doing some COD. So I kind of, put it on the back burner a little bit.
The boys wait. You
exactly.
know, we hang out.
The boys do wait. They hold me down. Yep, and Shinrock as well too. Not to bring a sour note, but yes, R.I.P. to the Green Ranger. Jason David Frank.
We were talking about that earlier, man.
Bringing smoke to the whole
I didn't want to bring that, but I do want to highlight that. Obviously, real quick. Yeah, definitely R.I.P. Jason David Frank. That was my childhood. Sorry, just saying.
That was what we were talking about before we opened the show. We were literally talking about that. It was a lot of us childhood. The Green Ranger was not so much the White Ranger. Me and Turpin was talking about the White Ranger. He was cool.
Yeah.
But for at least for me and Turpin, it was the Green Ranger was the shit.
Yeah.
My man busted out the dagger.
Yes, bro, the flute and all that shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that when he turned bad, that he was like, I guess when he was bad, he came back to the Power Rangers like headquarters and whipped ass, like he
beat the snot out of all of them.
All of them, like one hand, like one guy versus all of them. Like, okay, this is Tommy.
Yo, you remember the episode where he actually got on the Megazord and started beating him up
chilling on his shoulder?
Yeah. That's the one.
That one was insane. I'm sorry, that was one of my favorite episodes. Yeah, he literally kicked their ass inside the Megazord, man.
Yes. So man, rip to him.
Yeah.
Sad to see, he around my age. Sad to see someone around my age go around, anybody to go out in that kind of form. But there's always I'll put that in the description. There's hotlines and stuff for that kind of stuff.
I was gonna say, and based and definitely too, like to just echo on that, Kills, like obviously, like I don't want to bring the vibes down and stuff like that, but I think it's good to highlight, like, don't feel like you don't have outlets and people to talk to if it's really getting dark and stuff like that. There's definitely always people around to talk to and stuff, and that want to talk to, and there are hotlines and things like that for that, which we'll put on. I think now it's set up through cell phones. I think 988 you could literally dial. And I think that actually gets you to the directly from a mobile phone.
I'll definitely be posting those hotlines and those links and all that stuff. It's sad. It's very sad. But the struggles are real, man. Sometimes people fight their demons, quietly, silently, and we don't even know it until it's too late. But yeah, man, he was we were just talking about it. He's to bring the note back up. He was like the guy. Like I literally my after schools when I came home, Power Rangers. Saturday morning, Power Rangers. Like, it was my thing, especially coming off, and we'll harp a little bit more on the older side of things. Since I came from Voltron, Power Rangers felt like the live action Voltron to me. It was like, oh shit, it's like Voltron, but on screen. Like I'm seeing a non-animated Voltron. Technically, that's what it was. You got all these guys, get their parts of the lion or whatever you want to call it put together to become the Megazord.
Yep.
It was pretty cool. I was like, I'm watching fucking Voltron in live action, which was pretty cool.
Dude, I had the Falcon Zord, the little that shot the red bullets on the side.
Yeah.
That would fold up and do it just like in the movie, in the show. It did that. You know what I mean? Like they would fire when he closed his wings. Had the Shogun Megazord as well too. So yeah, man, Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alpha. Jesus.
Alpha. Yeah. And then
Not to get off topic, but are you gliding down very slowly so
very
that you're
slowly.
like
Dude,
spotting people out in the
so
final
I'm
circle?
literally all right.
Small,
So
circle,
yeah, so I guess we could interpret if you were done with your
I'm
week.
sorry, I thought it was pretty
No.
cool
So this is
strategy.
a good
That's all.
segue. So I'll actually jump. I'll jump in right here. So this was the second Warzone third-person game I'm playing with my brother and Money. I die because I fucking suck, and my brother and Money are just carrying. So literally, I think Money ends up going down. My brother's alive, and then I'm flying in already. But that whole time, that whole sequence, I'm floating in the air, just marking, pinging for them. I'm literally shot calling. You can't hear the audio.
Oh, nice.
I'm
Okay.
literally shot calling for them. And then like this whole time here too, I uploaded the clip. I actually have the video of it. I put it in our Discord as well. I have it on my YouTube channel as well too. But I literally just have like just marking them, and then this is my brother here. This is the second clutch back-to-back Warzone games. Our first Warzone games we played, and he clutches up right here to get the fucking W. And I'm losing my mind. The audio from this, I mean, you heard it. I lost my fucking mind when he did that. Back-to-back games, got the dub, third person, and that comes into my week where basically this is what I've been doing. Season.
I mean, this is basically all three of us. I think have been doing. Well, yeah,
to a certain extent, absolutely. Just a lot of Call of Duty, a lot of game with my brother, playing the DMZ, which we'll talk about because that's one of our topics. So I don't want to take too much from it. So playing just Warzone, playing DMZ, playing COD, camo grinding, stuff like that. Playing some League. Just doing some stuff like that. Watching some Andor. Andor's dope. By the way, if you haven't checked out, if you got Disney Plus, and you're not watching Andor, I'm sorry.
Oh, bro, I can't wait for that second season. Holy
dude, it's not.
shit.
There's still 3 more episodes to go. So.
No, I'm saying, but I can't.
They're
already teasing the second season.
Absolutely.
It's going because the time jumps.
Yeah, so Andor's just been a lot of fun too. But yeah, no, just a lot of gaming, for sure. And then just obviously excited to, talk about our topics for this week and stuff like that. A little bit of Battlefield. We'll get into that. Pre-downloaded Battlefield, as well too. But yeah, man, just doing the thing, just doing the game. Stuff.
Yeah,
what about you?
For me, same thing. Call of Duty, more Call of Duty. I see that Heartbeat saying it's funny how we talk shit about it for a year. We still do. Over the years.
You wait. I was gonna say if you're listening in a couple of more minutes, there's still some shit that we're gonna talk about.
Yeah. So, but to be fair, Vanguard was the shit for everybody, which is not the game. It was like not good. So anyway, but yeah, Call of Duty. A lot of weapon grinding. I'm up to platinums now, so I did all my guns gold. Actually, it's supposed to be 51 gold to get to the platinum challenge, but I did the DLC weapons as well, so now I got 53.
Very nice. Gold. So you're literally you're plat on 53 guns now.
Yeah, I'm gold? I'm gold on 53
gold
guns.
On 53 guns.
Platting. I just started platting last night. I'm at 13 plats, which is fairly fucking easy. It's just long shots, for guns. So you burn through them really quick, and then if you're like me, Call of Duty forces you to fucking play solo. We'll talk about that. I'll leave a lobby when it's not the map I want, just for the long shots. So if it ain't Tarak, if it ain't was it Tarak, Shoot House, what's the other one?
Embassy.
If it ain't like long, big maps with long range.
Well, Embassy's not even that. Embassy's actually kind of like, but I know what you mean though. Like,
Embassy's mostly in the buildings, but you have the outside.
Or the tennis court, the long, or even the
side
trucks.
Court side.
So maps, if it ain't maps like that, or even a silo, if it ain't maps like that with long range distance fucking shooting, I'm kind of backing out of it, and because I'm going for long range shot. But now I got 13 platinums on that, so that's good. But I've been doing that. Yellowstone started last week.
I didn't even talk about that. You fucking love Yellowstone. Love it.
And it's back on tonight. Yep. It was 2 hours. I didn't realize it was 2 hour premiere last week.
Yeah.
So it was like extra special. Like I was watching, thinking 1 hour, and it's the first time I watched Yellowstone live. It's the first time I watched any show live in a long time. Yellowstone does that for me. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, fucking watching this shit live. But the bonus there was like after now, I'm like, okay, now I can go back to my Call of Duty. It's like, stay tuned for another episode. Excuse me. I'm under the weather. Stay tuned for another episode of Yellowstone. I'm like, another episode. I look it up. Yeah, sure enough. 2 hour premiere. I'm like, let's fucking go. Love it. And the season started off like with a bang, like it always does. So can't wait for tonight's episode. So did that. And then caught up on a little bit on Game Pass. I haven't done much achievement hunting this month. We all know, if you've been following the pod, when COD dropped, it was a wrap for achievements. I got about almost 8,000 now achievements, where I usually get like 20 to 30,000 a month.
Yeah, you're slacking. Slacking.
I'm slacking. I only have about 8,000.
Yeah,
but
only.
Nick has like about 25,000 already or something.
Oh, he's an overachiever. We know this.
Yeah, and a few others. What's up, Yo B? But I had time enough to play little games here and there. Little game. You guys, what's that? What's that game we were talking about earlier? My controller dies. Hold on, I'm looking at it right now. Little
Signals?
game.
No, the
Little
vampire.
game called Vampire Survivors. You guys play that game? Yeah, that game right there. Fucking game is literally one stick, your left stick on the controller to play that game. One stick. And I'm like, how bad can this be? How addictive can it be? Everybody's talking about it. 3 hours later, I'm like, yeah, that addictive. Okay. All right, cool. It's a roguelike kind of a game. If you guys don't know what it is. Roguelike kind of game where you literally use one stick. Depending on the character you pick, they have their own attack move, which does it on its own. The attack move spams every 3 seconds, so you don't have to even worry about that. All you do is move around with the left stick around the map. It's an open map, top down, where waves of enemies coming at you. The higher the wave, the more enemies come at you. And the whole purpose of the game, the goal is to survive as long as you can, while unlocking and getting like upgrades and everything for your weapon, for your life, everything like that. It's just that simple game. It's truly a mobile game. You can play this on your phone. But it's so damn good. Now, I it wasn't my thing. I was like, your brother Draven came up and he texted me, goes, hey man, you should try this. Pretty cool. I'm like, not my type of game. Then he spoke my language because you guys cracked the code when it comes to skills. He said, but the achievements are easy. What? He said the achievements are easy. I'm like, oh, in that case, game of the year for me. Let's try this.
I was gonna say we gotta sucker you in. It's like we literally, in order to get you to try a game, we gotta be like, yo, kills, but there's achievements, and you can.
They're not hard to grind.
That's how you get them.
And they're
not
achievable.
Hard.
They're achievable.
Yeah, they're achievable. They're not hard. It's like, okay. Heartbeat's asking.
Well, Heartbeat would like to know if you
I don't know where you left it at, but I'm at 431,000.
I was gonna say he was 350. No, was he at 350?
300 something 50 or something. I don't know. I haven't checked in a while, but
yeah, the original achievement fucking grinders over there. Fucking
these guys, when they did it, they did it with
reborn shit.
Points. You know, that's how they did it. So that's true achievement grinding right there. What they did. And then let's not even mention fucking Reborn when he lost the count and did it all over again. It's like dedication. But yeah, man. That's what I've been doing this week. But COD. I haven't watched fucking Wakanda Forever. I'm ashamed to say I haven't yet. I want to watch it so bad.
Yeah, I gotta go catch it myself.
I gotta catch it myself. But lately, with the movie theater experience, it hasn't been hot for me.
Sure.
It's been like a lot of people talking through the movie or.
No, that's when you gotta hit it with you gotta be like early Saturday when nobody's fucking there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, give it a couple of weeks, like when it's still in the theaters, but everybody's seen it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just wait, because it's last couple of times I've went, it's just talking throughout the theater and like phones ringing and laughing and chattering and God forgive you say, hey, can you tone it down? I'm watching a movie. God forget you're that guy, because then you're the enemy. You're the one that get out of the fucking movie theater for being that guy. Like, what the fuck?
Like, will you shush me? It's like, yeah, no, I wouldn't even.
You shush me? No, you don't shush me. We're gonna cancel you. Like, oh, we're doing that. Okay, cool. And if you didn't see it, I was finger wagging there.
No, well, you know.
Okay. But yeah, that was it.
So,
but since we all played COD.
Yeah, I was gonna say, would you like to segue into our first topic of the day?
Let's segue right into the first topic. The only topic we've been talking about the last 3 fucking weeks.
Yeah, listen, if you haven't, I was gonna say, if you haven't realized it, this is a Call of Duty podcast now. Sorry, guys, or at least the first, after we do our bullshit and our catching up for the week, like, just expect us to just be talking about COD in some shape or form for the first 30 minutes. You know?
So update number 1, season 1 came out Wednesday, right? Yeah, last Wednesday.
The 16th, yes.
Yeah, 16th. Been 4 days, almost 5 days now since come out. Sandwich time. We spoke about sandwich earlier. The good stuff. But damn, I could finally prestige. So that happened.
Right.
Prestiging happened. New content. Shoot House is back in with a reimagining or reskin of the thing. Feels really good. I love Shoot House. It's one of the fan favorites.
It still plays good. It plays really good.
Oh yeah. I was kind of skeptical because the way the new, like with the drill charge, but it plays really good now. Especially with the drill charge, you just throw it right up top with people camping up top in the house.
Yeah.
But the update came out. New battle pass. The battle pass experience is clean. I have mixed reactions after now playing with it for a little bit. I've now completed the battle pass to 100. but I have mixed reactions to it. It's clean. I just want to see more of it. Let's see. What else? Oh, hardcore T1
Yeah,
is on there
tier
now.
one. Tier 1.
Tier 1. Warzone is on there. I played one Warzone game, got my first win on that one Warzone game, and I retired for the rest of my career.
Very good.
On that win.
No, you gotta play some. You'll play. You're down for some third person though. Some classic.
I'm definitely down
some
for
classic.
Oh fuck yeah!
Right?
Yeah.
Some trios.
Yep, I'm down for it. I'm down for some trios.
Same.
Classic on the third person. Let's do that. I did the DMZ. Got my fucking gun out of it, which is pretty awesome. That mode, by the way, is legit. Love it. And then some 6v6 with the map rotation. Update was needed. There was some weapon buffs. There was some weapon. What's the other side of buff?
Nerfs.
Nerf. All right. There was some nerfs. And if you guys don't know and new to Call of Duty, if there ever is a buff on a weapon, expect a bundle of that said gun that has been buffed to be in the store. Saying that because the M16 was a horrible assault rifle in the game, has now got buffed. And sure enough, there's a bundle in the store for the damn gun.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the good of what happened in season 1. I don't know if you want me to continue on with.
I mean, I can hit him. I was gonna say I can hit. I got. I mean, I have the mental list in my head of the.
please, because I'll go on a shit fucking rant.
Can I a couple of things? So tier 1 playlist, great. You finally gave me fucking hardcore, but like I don't got hit markers. I mean, I understand this like ultra fucking realism you're going with, but like. I don't have hit markers. I don't know how much XP I'm getting. I can't tell what my progress is in my fucking weapon skins. I can't tell if I'm still leveling up my weapons. Like, let me decide if I want a fucking HUD that tells me if I leveled up, I'm not getting anything. And if you're not going to do that, then give me a fucking post-screen lobby and don't break the post-screen fucking lobby where you don't show me what I did in that fucking game. You don't
like the kill cam? You don't like the final cam at the end? How they,
and the kill cam that never, one, it's too fucking short. Two, it's just shit. It's like you've gone from having Black Ops 1. I can make a dolly cam. Like, how do you do this? How do you have a game like fucking Black Ops 1 where I could set up a dolly cam and follow me dolphin diving around a corner with a camera set up,
or
tomahawking someone. And like, and recording it and doing all that shit years ago, but now I'm fucking reduced to whatever kill cam thing that you got, and it looks like shit. And then now, even though we've already heard they're gonna do this update where they're gonna make it like where it's edited or whatever like that, but
it should be fine to begin with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, DMZ, stop you fucking making me crash or my brother crash out of games.
Call a sandwich, butter hot dog.
It's a beta, I get it, but like, fuck, man. It's like I'd like to just like.
Legit is a beta. Fuck that.
It's a beta. I get it.
This is legit a beta. We are the testers in the fucking game.
But that's it. And I forget if it was you that I think it was you that you just said that when we were in like the green room and we were bullshitting off mic, whatever, when we weren't live. But when you were saying like we're literally like paying to like play these games and then they just fix it after the fact.
Pretty much what we've turned into. The gaming aspect of it, the gaming community, we have turned into beta testers, and we're paying more for it. It's like this is what it has become of the gaming world. Like,
we're paying for incomplete products, testing them for the companies.
We're testing and playing incomplete products. To harp on the hardcore mode, I'm with you 100%. I'll echo the fuck out of that. Like, I understand the no HUD part because it's hardcore. I get that. We've been playing hardcore at that for quite some time.
Yeah.
But where the fuck is my weapon level up screen?
Yeah.
My graphic. Where is my...
When I get a camo, I don't care. I want that option. I want that option. I don't
want that. That's not impeding my visuals at all. Like, where's that at? Oh, and by the way, when Tier 1 launched, it had no aim assist at all, which I have fucking enjoyed because it gave a skill gap to the snipers who rely on aim assist, who are quick scoping you, and that's the only way they know how to do it. I saw these guys trying to quick scope me without aim assist, and they were horrible at fucking scoping, at shooting. But now with this update, they did like another playlist update a couple of days ago. They kind of implemented aim assist back into it. It's very soft but subtle, but it's there. And I'm like, no, if you're gonna do realism, take that shit away. If you're really gonna do realism, take aim assist away. I kind of enjoyed it. I was like, I like this. It gives an advantage to not being quick scoped all the time, because the moment you see a glint, you're fucking gone. Like everybody's a professional sniper on Call of Duty.
And that's the thing with me. Like I'm playing hardcore, but I'm playing on mouse and keyboard, right? So it's like I don't know, like you know what I mean. I still feel like I'm kind of getting turned on. I mean, yeah, you die quick, but still hit markers. Shit guns that are shit in core are still shit in tier 1.
Still shit in hardcore. How? How is that? How is that? It's hardcore for God's sakes. How is it? Every gun is supposed to feel like you can kill. It is not hit markers. It's ridiculous. Look, listen. I had I'm platinum yesterday. I had the M4. I'm doing long shots.
Yeah.
Dude runs up on me. I shoot him chest. He's on my fucking face. Chest. Shoot him to chest. And this guy blasts me away with a pistol. One shot. That's not supposed to happen. I'm like, bro, it's still on hardcore. It's still shoot first, die first. It makes no fucking sense. Like you're literally in my face. I land my shots first, but I die.
But is that desync? Is that server? Is that
what the fuck it is? It's not good. It's what it is. It's a bad. It leads for a bad experience.
What about you, Turpin? How's your experience been so
far? I've not coming from a lengthy Call of Duty background. You know, I really haven't played since World at War. I've actually been enjoying the game. I like all of the multiplayer maps, with the exception.
I'll see that opinion's not accepted on this pod. You gotta hate
with the exception of that border cross map.
Yeah, I think everybody's just come to agreement that we back out, or just like we just wish that they had a voting system. Like, you know, just to fucking skip it at this point.
It just feels so out of place. It just doesn't really fit in. I feel like in a healthy environment for the multiplayer.
Right.
Wait, what map we talking about? Oh,
border crossing.
Oh Jesus! If there's, you know how there was talks about how maps getting removed because copyrights or whatever the case may be. I was hoping the Mexican government got involved and said, "Yo, I don't want border in your goddamn game." I would have been like, "Hell, fuck it, yeah, take that shit.
Take it, please, take it.
Take that fucking whoever created this map. I want you to understand, on the bottom of the pit of my fucking stomach, don't ever subscribe to Game. I hope they revoke your fucking Game Pass and don't get that shit ever again. Oh, I hate that map. I hate it. Go ahead. Sorry.
Speaking of the copyright thing, I'm actually kind of sad about that because I only got to play that map one time, and it was a pretty enjoyable time.
Which one?
The racing map, the F1 map.
Oh, this one right here. Okay.
Well, but it's still. But here's the thing, though. It's still in the fucking game. Like,
I'm sure it's in there. It's just disabled, right?
No, I'm showing it right now. I'm literally I just recorded this the other day. I'm literally playing the game. So I think the ones that got taken, well, obviously the museum map got taken out. I think the F1 map.
Well, that was taken out from day one.
From day one, exactly.
It was in beta, but not in the game.
The hotel, by the way, same thing with the hotel map. Like, I don't know if people actually got their information right. I understand that they really were, but it's still there. So either money got transferred over and everybody's fucking happy now,
bro. It was last minute transaction. Like, yo, we got it for you, but we just made $1 billion. We're good. We got the money.
The same people that were like, wait, I really wish you weren't using like our locations, probably saw the tweet that said that they, made $1 billion in 10 days and said, I think we could come to an agreement. Yeah,
absolutely.
I feel like there was some like backdoor shit that was done.
I think Nick is the only one that says he loves that border map. I fucking hate
look
that
at Money,
map.
the same person that
Money
made
thing,
Piccadilly.
No,
but see, people
it has to be the same guy.
No. But you know what though? I'm gonna sit here and I might be an outlier in this one. Piccadilly is not a bad map. I'm sorry.
It's better than border crossing. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
But it's literally an
exact
now with border.
Now with border out. Yes, Piccadilly seems good to me. But Piccadilly was good to me after the updates and patches of that game. But when it launched, Piccadilly was the worst. It was not a good map. The spawn
it played really good for S&D. It played good for S&D. It was a good S&D map. Yeah, S&D map.
I played a lot of Team Deathmatch and Kill Confirmed. Those are the modes I play, so it wasn't good for those modes. So S&D, I agree. It was good for that mode.
Yeah, at least it seemed like they tried when they made that map. Like they were trying to be creative in that map. Like with border crossing,
but
you know
what's crazy too? It's
cars and fucking just go at it.
I've never been to London, but if you go to Google Maps and you like literally look at Piccadilly Square, like
it's Piccadilly. Yeah.
It's Piccadilly. It's like everything, the board, like the shops, like they changed the names.
Border, but I'm pretty sure that's what it feels like. It looked like when you go to it.
Yeah, they pretty much did the same thing it's like photorealistic and shit. So, I don't know, but I mean, So far, I like. Listen, the game's really enjoyable. I'm having a lot of fun playing it.
That's the thing. That's the fucking thing about this game. It's like it still plays really good.
With all of that, yeah. When
The
everything's set,
gunplay feels so nice. I like the gunplay honestly a lot.
The gunplay is really fucking good. I mean, as much as I yell in the mic saying "fuck," how did he get that? How did he? And by the way, this gun right here,
that's classic Call of Duty though.
There's no aim, no.
This is me on PC. Console, this is me on PC. Just
no, on console, that gun alone, you don't need to aim. Aim assist takes over. Like on this gun only, it takes.
Yeah, you just bring it up and it's just done.
Just bring it up and aim, and it's on the head, and bam, that's it. That's how badass that gun is. But yes, it's still fun, man. The gunplay is fun. I just feel like update 1 broke a lot, like especially for party ups.
We didn't even get to that negative part. We can't even.
We haven't even got to that, yeah.
Dude, like day 1, like Money said it best the other day. He was like, "Yo, game comes out, can't fucking party up with people, whatever like that. Got to play by yourself. You fix it. You fix the lobbies. I can play with my friends. Update comes out a couple of weeks later, can't fucking play with my friends. Got to do this weird. Got to do this weird shit where you got to invite people to your channel." Yeah. And then
you gotta catch some Pokemons over here, and then you gotta fucking let them loose over there, and then you gotta clap your hands twice, and then do.
Yeah,
it's just crazy, bro. It's like, oh god, just to get into a party with people, it's broken.
And then to have the game not work, and then to load up, and then for the lobby to crash out, and just me, my brother, and Money could not play regular multiplayer together. We literally could not do together.
Partying up with a party of 3 or 4, going into Warzone, quads, trios, whatever. And waiting so long to get into a game, waiting 30 to 40 minutes, you finally get into a game only to play and crash.
Yeah.
That's another scenario that's happening a lot. I've not experienced crashes as many times as I had with this game. This game crashes a lot. Just in 6v6, it crashes a lot. You know how many times I play with Money and it's like, yo, Kills, did you leave? Nope, I crashed.
Everyone's experience.
Nope, I crashed again.
Yeah, you got 3 guys who got in the game, 1 dude who got out, and it's like, all right, well, do we actually play this game? We waited 45 minutes to get in.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Do we let that one guy just hang out or what?
Yeah, for 10 minutes or whatever. My dad, my brother, and me were playing the other day. We're a multiplayer, and literally my brother's popping off. He's literally, by the way, shout out, my brother Draven. He literally got a new TV, LG C2. I'm gonna say it again. Like I think I said it last week. Say it again. He's fucking. I don't know if it's a TV, the controller. He's playing like a whole different fucking. He's locked. 2 Warzone wins. He's locked. He's in it. He's in it right now. He's top. He's me and my dad. We're playing a game. He's literally top. He's above both of us on the fucking leaderboard right now. We're playing the fucking game. He gets booted. Literally, like we're towards the end of the game. We're literally towards the end of the game. He's like, "Fuck, I crashed," and I'm like, "Are you serious, bro?" He's like, "Yep, crashed."
That's not fun at all.
Such
especially
a fucking
Warzone?
killjoy. No, it wasn't even Warzone. It was regular 6v6. Just crashed.
Oh, 6v6.
I did see clips of people like getting IP booted too, like just straight up lobby cleared.
And I wouldn't be surprised. Listen, Ricochet, and that's
happening. That's happening. I think for me, it's more the hand of the team dominating and people just quitting out.
And like I said, we could literally spend 3 hours just talking about this alone. But I will say this: Ricochet, for the most of it, I can't say that I've run into a cheater so far in my play or whatever like that. But I've seen clips where
like Ricochet,
people, I was gonna say the Ricochet, the anti-cheat Ricochet that they call it, the kernel cheat and stuff that they have. That's set up for PC and stuff like that to avoid all of this stuff. It's in there and it's set up and stuff. And they have the reporting system and everything. I've got into one game where it's like a guy seemed kind of sus. It looked like he might have had walls or whatever. Nothing too blatant or anything like that. But I wouldn't doubt it that people are still have find hacks or whatever like that. For as popular as this game is, and for everybody that wants to be, there's always going to be people that try to circumvent the system and stuff like that and try to do fuck shit and everything. So
they look for it. That's their game, is trying to find the way to cheat in the game.
Exactly. That's how they play the game. Yeah, that's exactly how they play the game. They find cheats.
And I don't want to take this because it's like a personal anecdote. Like I don't want to be like, because my personal experience, I haven't ran into a lot of cheaters, so that means that there's not a lot of cheaters. I'm not saying that. I just mean like that I'm thankful that I don't feel like I've run into a lot of people that were like abusing any type of cheats.
This is what I've dealt with, Logic. You see Nick in the chat? This is what I gotta deal with. He tells me, yo, we're playing tonight, and I stay up fucking late nights, right? I'm going, okay, Nick's gonna play. We're gonna play some games, and then he goes, yo, I don't feel like playing tonight, yo. I think I'm gonna lay down early, and then I look at the achievements, and motherfucker got 3K achievements. And,
he's laying down early.
I want you to play Warzone with me, and you fucking you decide for achievement. Well, I can't hit
No, you got to do it both ways though. You got to be like, you set up a game time, and then you be like, oh, I don't feel good, and then you just, because you're appearing offline anyway, it doesn't matter. You know, you just fucking, you just get achievements. I mean, so like, listen, I don't know if there's really anything else that we could kind of say. Like I said, it's the impressions, because I know that's what I titled the fucking video. Modern Warfare 2 Season 1 impressions. Impressions are, I mean, even the Battle Pass stuff. I think it's cool because I think you wanted to talk
It
about that
needs
a little
more
bit,
work.
Kills.
I mean, it's new. It's
It's
new.
I do kind of like the
I like
whole
it. It's clean.
idea of like, right, like going through unlocking the 4 different tiers of things that are inside the little hub before you get the main
Yeah,
unlock in there,
yeah.
whether it be a skin or a weapon blueprint or
I
stuff
dig
like
that.
that.
I dig that. You could choose your path and go where you want to. I dig that. I dig that.
I guess I'm interested to see what they do forward. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Like, and it's not really. They made it seem like it was this whole like thing where, oh, you're gonna be able to decide what you want to do. Like, there's not that many. It's like a 3-lane map almost. You could go top, you could go mid, or you could go
Pretty
bottom.
much.
Like,
they literally brought 3 lanes to the battle map.
yeah, it's
It's
3 lanes to the battle pass.
Yeah.
You could go top and work your way top. You could go mid, or you could go bot. Like, literally,
we all start in the beginning. A0. A0 is where everybody has to start, and then from there you move wherever you want to move.
I like all the
with
other
the new
battle
tank
passes.
items, so you probably want to go top.
Well, for the weapon,
No,
so like the unlocks,
yeah.
the BA, so the new SMG, the BA, the MC, the small MCX, whatever, the BASP or whatever, that's on the bottom row, and the one of the sniper, the Basilisk, which is like one of the new snipers, that blueprint's up at the top, and then you know,
pretty good. That's pretty.
And then even to break it into the M13, listen, there was a lot of I wouldn't say a lot, but there's controversy.
Fuck the M13, it's not that good.
Excuse me. I don't want to say it's unfortunate, but just M13
on
is really
66 is not that good. I haven't tried it on
in regular core, it doesn't seem like it's a good gun to have, but they put it behind. They put it in the DM just for people that haven't played it or that don't know. They put it in the DMZ mode. You have to go kill a boss, basically a stronghold boss. That's in the radiation. That's in the center of radiation. Get his weapon and extract with it. And for those who you don't know as well too, if you extract with the weapon, you could, and you know somebody that doesn't have the gun, you could load into a DMZ mode with the gun equipped, drop it to that person, extract, and they also get credit for it. You have it once you extract with the weapon, you'll always have the weapon. And then same thing.
Now DMZ is a great. We vouch for DMZ. It's a great fucking fun mode. We love it. If you are looking just to get the weapon, just get. I need that weapon. Then yes, what he just said is a tactic. You could just go in there where somebody already has it. They drop it for you, grab it, go to extract, and leave with it. I would say this: if you're doing that tactic, the person who's dropping it for you has to now wait at least 2 hours in game before they can do it again. It times you out for a little bit. You just can't spam it.
Yep.
So if you have a whole party that wants to do this, you're gonna have to wait 2 hours for each person that wants that gun. So
yeah,
I say play the game. It's fun. The chemist is a really good challenge. Or you could do what these guys did: get a fucking truck and run them over.
I literally, the clip was shown. It's been shown in the background, kind of like on replay. We literally went in. We found a car. We ran the guy over. I got out. I got the gun. Got back into the fucking car, and we left. And then we loaded back in the next game. Dropped the gun to my brother. Found a car. Drove to the extract. Got the fuck out. That was it. And done. End scene. So
easy
peasy, and that, you know, it was just it's fun. I like the DMZ mode. I'm interested to see what they do to continue it going forward. I haven't really gotten that far into it as well too, doing the tiers and stuff. But I do like how it plays. Personally, it's a Call of Duty vibe, but with that whole extraction shooter kind of feel to it. So
we talked about Division,
reminiscent of like a Dark Zone from Division and stuff like that. So it's definitely been fun for me. I've definitely got a lot of, and you get and that's another thing too. You get a shit ton of XP from DMZ and Warzone. Like literally, I've gotten more XP playing DMZ and Warzone than I've gotten playing just regular, even like objective game modes and 6v6 and stuff like that. You get a crap ton of XP.
Or even if you need to level up your guns, the thing your brother said he sent where you can get contracts in Warzone alone. They get a bunch of contracts, stack them up, and just do those.
Get the money, and then you're able to basically
one team in one game.
You're able to buy plates that give you, every time you buy a plate, you get a little bit of XP for it. So you get a lot of money. Make sure you have the gun that you want to level up equipped. Buy a shit ton of plates, you'll get a lot of XP for that as well too. It's another little trick that some people do as well.
I gotta worry about you getting achievements, you being sick, the Clippers playing tonight, and then we play. like, and then you want to play Warzone and you want me to get you the gun, pick a lane, bro. And don't you go to work tomorrow?
Damn.
What do you want me to do?
Damn.
Which one do you want?
Man's dictating his whole evening. Wow. Wow. All right, so I mean, so as far as I'm pretty much. I think I'm good. If anybody else has anything they'd like to add.
That was impressions. Well,
Yeah.
you know, it is season 1. Albeit launched with bugs, and it broke a lot of the features, or I wouldn't say a lot, but the community part feature, like
the social features of the fucking game, like actually playing with your friends, like actually playing with your friends.
But we'll finish this topic on a good note. Fucking proximity chat is the shit.
It's a lot.
It is so funny.
A lot of fun.
It's fun. A lot of content.
I've been watching content from Dr. Disrespect, from Noah, a lot of different people around Nick Merckx. Like, just the content they've been putting out with the proximity chat is fucking gold. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. But I think that's the one feature that's probably gonna save God and bring a lot of people right, because it's a good feature. Like, a simple proximity chat that's been in other games. It's so fucking. It's done. It's done very well. And you said that they might later on in the future grow on it and implement where, like, the further you are, the distance, you sound lower on the mic because you're further, just like Tarkov does it, which was brought to me by
distance wise.
Because you don't really know the proximity. It's a pretty decent amount. Like, I remember watching a clip, I think it was of Nate Shot, and where the guy was that he was talking to, it was like he was at this one building structure. Like, the guy was across the street in the back of another building that was kind of like just waving at him, like, "Hey."
He heard him.
And he heard him. So it's like, it's not like it's within an area. That's for sure.
Yeah. It really wants you to not, like, I guess initially wants you to not like pinpoint exactly where the person's at, but you know they're in the area. So, like, it could be this building, it could be that building, it could be the building you're in. So I think that's probably where they were going at. Like, and then they're gonna move.
I don't even know if that's what they were aiming for. I think they were just aiming for, like you said, the funny TikTok clicks and the shorts and things like that. Like, I really think that was there, and because you could also turn that. Most people that I know too, they turn that shit off, like, completely, because you know how those lobbies get.
Party chat or just
They just right.
Or you could do a Discord thing and have the party chat going, but then have the proximity chat still open and mute the game chat so that you can hear them, but they can't hear you.
That's how I have it. Yeah.
Smart move.
But man.
Yeah, so proximity chat, it is. Oh, and you mentioned Nate Shot. I seen a clip with him where he fucking quickscoped this guy off of a Humvee
in Warzone.
And he's all celebrating.
Yep.
He turns around, that same Humvee fucking runs him over.
Yeah, he went to check it. He went to check his back, make sure nobody was running up on him in the car, and he ended up dying to the car. He was the only one alive in his team. He ended up dying, and they ended up losing.
Ended up dying, yeah.
It's fucking funny.
Like, wow, what are the chances? Yeah, but that's
Yeah, I'm excited to get more games in. Just more games with Turpin. I haven't really played with Turpin much. We definitely got to play some DMZ.
I'm level 30. My boy's level 120.
Yeah, well, I'm just like, I'm playing, man. I'm playing the game.
By the way, I'm on third prestige.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not. You're talking about me, level 120. He's over here, 170 probably.
No, 154, 55.
Okay.
I've been popping those double XP.
Same. I got the double XP too.
But it's only I only get 2 fucking games in with the wait. The lobbies take forever to fucking find. It's like, God.
Yeah, 30-minute tokens is kind of.
Yeah, 30-minute tokens with a 10-minute waiting period to get it to it.
10-minute waiting period.
You get one solid game in, you're lucky, and then you gotta hope it's not the SBMM lobby. It's like the actual bot lobby where you can get good XP.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. So
yeah, man, that's COD.
Modern Warfare.
So from one FPS shooter to the next.
Shooter.
I mean, as long as this game doesn't take as long as
why am I doing a Brit accent?
Battlefield to be good, I'll be happy.
Oh, speaking of Battlefield, Turpin, that's actually a really good segue. Thank you for bringing up Battlefield, because that's exactly what we're going to talk about next.
I would have thought that's what we're talking about next.
Yeah. So Season 3 was just announced. It just showed it off. Here's the trailer for it right now. We already talked about this last week. It's coming to Game Pass. And even though the wording's finally,
the wording's
the wording was a little weird, but because it is coming to EA Play, it will be available for Game Pass Ultimate members, because of the partnership with EA. So hopefully, I already have it pre-installed. I've been waiting for this. I've been asking for this for a year, literally for a year, and they finally delivered. So getting it, the reworks are coming in, and that's a thing too. Like, me and my brother talked about this because I know Kills, you haven't played as much obviously now, since COD and even other things.
Since season 2 dropped, right. I haven't been playing a lot of it. Especially now since COD is out. But
yeah,
I'm looking to get back into it, especially if you guys are gonna get back into it. I know.
Yeah.
Your brother and
Money's been playing. Money's still playing it. Money plays it.
Yeah, they do the battle pass and the challenges they give you in the game. They
Yeah.
do all that. But yeah, I'm looking to get back into it, man. I mean, I got the game. Yeah, I'm looking to get back into it.
Yep. So
I'll definitely be playing as soon as it hits Game Pass.
Exactly.
Can we say this?
Mm.
It needs to be a normal thing within these FPS shooters, and I mean all the FPS shooters across the board, to do exactly what Battlefield did: rework the maps. Like, it's okay to vote your maps, to rework them and bring them back out. I don't mind when they do that, because it just freshens up. Like, it just makes it for quality of life, the extension of the game.
Yep.
And I appreciate DICE doing this. What they literally said, all right, this map doesn't have cover and it doesn't have this, have that.
Don't be stubborn with your map design.
Yeah, let's take it out and just rework it, bring it back in. Community likes it, we'll keep it. If they don't, we'll keep doing it. Like, I like that kind of stuff. Who else does that with the guns? They vote their guns. Destiny. Is it Destiny?
Well, they have. Well, what Destiny tends to do with their guns is they have seasons where it's like they bring guns forward and back. Basically, it's like they'll have a season where certain guns will be good. Now it's been a little bit different, because now you get to a point now where it's like any gun could be good in any particular situation. Like, there are specific guns you'd want to use for specific situations and things like that, depending on what you're trying to do. But yeah, like, community spoke a lot about a lot of the way like the modes were playing, because traditional modes like Rush, like Conquest, just didn't play right on some of these original designs. Like, they just didn't feel right. So, like, to your point, they literally removed these maps and they brought them back. And I'm going to get to this part in the video now. They're showing off, this is one of the new maps, actually here, where I think they're in Sweden. I think this is the first time they're actually getting a map in Sweden, or one of the first times that they're doing this, which is pretty dope. New map, Spearhead. That's this here. I'm going to get to where it shows the rework maps here. So these are coming. So I think Breakaway's coming right away. And
I'm glad they reworked this shit, because, oh my God, this map right here. Oh.
Yeah, and the things that they were doing, we're talking about Breakaway, it's like at Manifest. Like, Manifest, I remember watching my dad play Manifest, right? And I remember literally the whole idea being, especially if we were just playing Conquest, see the cranes up on the top corner here and stuff like that. I remember capture points being right below the cranes, and the entire match would just be fought on the fucking cranes. Whoever got the high ground, it's like, oh, let me just spawn in, let me fly, or let me climb up the ladder. Okay, I got to the crane, and let me have the fight.
That was exactly it. That was it.
And once I'm up there, that's it. You never get to have the flag, because I'm always up here, and you can't. You don't have any angles on me. Excuse me. You can't shoot me. So what do? They removed a lot of the cranes. There's still cranes, but there's just not as many now. It's more open.
Now they're more strategic.
And the points, and the way the points are, there's more cover around the points and things. Just, to make things more like.
That was a theme for these maps. OG when they first launched. It was just too open, no cover, no nothing. Like, literally. And then that map where you had cranes everywhere. When you just get on a crane and you get to go. You don't have to move from that spot. It just led to, like, bad gameplay.
New weapons here. They're starting to put the railguns in. So we're getting so secondary weapon here.
That shit looks OP.
Shotgun. This is the railgun here. This is nuts. This is insane.
This is one-shotting vehicles, bro.
Yeah. Well, and it's giving me those. Listen, I've said this even from back when we were first talking about 2042. It's documented. Literally, we have podcasts talking about this. I've said this back when we were first talking about, before this game even came out. Is that this is, remember, the prequel to 2142. And if they ever get to a point where they start introducing shit that they had, like, because it's 100 years before that game. So, like, whether it's getting screwed up and stuff like that. So, if we get to that, we're getting to that point now where it's like, oh, look at this new tech that we have that we're, going to start putting into, the game, or as far as into the battlefield or whatever. Railguns, the tank. They literally have a railgun tank. Like, this was all stuff, like, I'm in my mind, and I'm thinking, and we've had these discussions too, I'm like, if they just continue on this path, I don't think they need to necessarily remake 2142, but if they get to a point a year from now where I got a fucking Titan mode, like I had back then in 2006 or whatever that was, 2005, whenever that game came out for PC, where they literally have the 2 floating fucking bases, air bases, and missile silos. Like, if they give me, if they could,
I'd be okay with that.
Dude, that would be insane, and I feel like it's possible. I feel like they could do that, especially if they just keep edging towards this whole kind of futuristic, still staying modern. It is like the, in between the twist. It's just nuts to think about. And this was cool too, because they were also showing this tank, but it was on the Portal map because you could see like they were playing on one of the older Battlefield maps because you even see like the soldiers that are there. They're holding like classic like MP40s and stuff.
Oh, I see that. Yeah. They look. It looks like
know,
it's.
So it's like you have these new railgun tanks, but like they're playing on like one of the like BF1 maps probably or BF5 maps. You know.
Yeah.
So
and like Marauders.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I like what they're doing, and we didn't touch on this yet, but they're reworking the class system. It's no longer this individual, okay, you got to play this character, this specialist thing. It's like, no, assault, medic, support, recon.
Yeah, it didn't feel at all. Like it didn't feel like you were playing specifically a role. It was just, everybody could really do everything, and you had one ability that the other person didn't have, like the wingsuit or the turret that this guy drops. Like it wasn't really nothing special. And now they're going back to what Battlefield was all about. The specialist thing was not a Battlefield thing. It never should have been in Battlefield. But they're reworking it to make it more of, if you're a medic class, you're a medic class, meaning you will drop medic and you will revive quicker and do all that kind of stuff where others can't. So it makes sense. The assault class, like it's all out assault for them. It's Battlefield. It needs to go back to that. It should have always been that.
No, absolutely. So, I mean, like I said, listen, I'm hoping that this does go live. From what we read, I mean, I think I read it over here. It was the latest news. This was from, we talked about this previously, that dev blog update November 10th. But just to, I don't want to harp on it, but I just want.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna bring it up again. We're proud to work. We're proud of the work that we've done over the past 12 months. And so, if you haven't jumped in yet, starting in season 3. So right there, if I'm reading starting in season 3, that means the day it fucking launches, right? I'm just saying, like, if it's me, the wording. That way. Starting in season 3, we'll be introducing Battlefield 24. 20. Oh wait, typo. Hello. Typo.
We'll be introducing Battlefield.
not 2024. No, Battlefield 2020. Okay, just so we're not going crazy here.
2024, baby. Let's go.
Battlefield
2024, baby.
No, I'm not gonna make the
Let's
joke. Nobody make the joke.
Gamepass.
Nobody make the joke. 2024. I mean, there might be a fucking world war in 2024. You never know.
2024. Try it right now. Fuck that.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. All right, it's all right. Positive vibes. All right. Battlefield 2042 into EA Play, making the game available to EA Play members across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC through Steam, EA App, and Origin. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate members will also have access to EA Play. Like we stated earlier, because of the partnership.
And then it follows up with in December.
Yes.
So that means that this month, which is like a week left to it, 2 months, we're gonna get it in Game Pass. Yep. Whether it be day 1 next week on Tuesday when season 3 drops,
or by the end of the week or whatever.
Or by the end of the week, we're gonna get it. So,
which and that's what I thought too. Like, because we didn't hear Pete from fucking Xbox about this too. So it's like, that's another thing as well. But I mean, not that I expect them to go out here and chill for EA, but I'm just saying, like, not like, oh, by the way, Battlefield 2042 coming to Game Pass. Like, maybe nothing. No, okay. So
and Microsoft's like, yeah, okay, cool.
But because we run. Right.
We still ain't doing all that. Yeah.
But because we run podcasts on Sunday and not normally Tuesdays, more than likely tomorrow we get to eat our fucking words because there'll be a whole, from the official Xbox account be like, by the way, guys, tomorrow, get your hands on Battlefield 2042. Now with EA.
I said this last week. If your opinion on this game was not a good one when it first came out, it was valid. However, if you have not played the game since, I would recommend if you own the game, refreshing that opinion by going back into it once season 3 drops, and all the updates already happened to it to see how we feel about it now. That's the only ask I ask of the community when playing Battlefield. I understand that it got its criticism, valid criticism for the game before it launched. I get it, but if you have not played it since, it's been months since that criticism, then that criticism needs to be updated to see what it is like. That's all I ask.
When was the last time you played a Battlefield game, Turpin?
The original Xbox, maybe.
Wait, so like modern,
like OG,
so like modern combat?
No, I played last one I played was Bad Company, I think.
Oh, you did play. Okay, so 360.
Oh no, 360. Yeah.
360, yeah.
Yeah.
The goat, fucking battle.
But no Battlefield on PC yet.
No.
Okay. Yeah, so I think this would be actually a pretty good. I think it's good to experience Battlefield on a PC as well too. Just be personally, that's how I've always. Until I got consoles.
I think Battlefield on PC is the best way to experience it. It's always been.
Yeah.
I didn't have a gaming PC back then.
No,
of
course I knew that. Yeah, of course. But that's when we were getting. But even listen, those games back then, Bad Company. Those were revolutionary. Those games. Okay.
My brother loved the campaign for Bad Company
Oh
and
hell,
Bad
fuck yeah,
Company
yeah.
2.
Oh, the story was funny
Hilarious.
as hell.
The
Yeah.
story was really the gold bars and that shit.
Yeah.
Shit was good. It was really fucking good.
Dude, when they goofed, was it for Bad Company 2 or the first Bad Company where they did the Gears of War goof?
That was 2.
Where they did where they goofed on the original Gears of War trailer, Mad and the Mad World.
Mad World, yeah.
Why is he always singing? I don't understand. What is he singing?
Fucking Bad Company. I wish they would bring that IP back. I didn't even hate Hardline. A lot of people hated Hardline. I didn't hate it at all.
I was a fan of Hardline. I liked Hardline.
I was a fan of it. Yeah, it was different.
Hardline was pretty cool for what it was.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, and it still actually felt like a Battlefield game as well too, and that was modern. It wasn't. And then they were like, "Oh, let's make Battlefield 1," which was like we never experienced like a war set Battlefield 1 yet. You know what I mean? Like World War 1. Let's do that. And then they said, "Let's make another World War 2 game because why the fuck not?"
Well, that's the joke there. The joke is that even Hardline felt more like a Battlefield game than 2042 did when it launched. It's like that's wow, really.
And it's tough originally from how Battlefield 2042 launched to even Battlefield 5. Like a lot of people were like, I'd rather go back. Like right now, there are more people playing 5 than 2042.
Yeah,
which is crazy to think about, but you know.
But in the history, in my opinion, the history of FPS is always it's like that. Even with COD, it's like I hate this game, and then the next one comes out. I hate this game. I like the last one. It's like that kind of
the last one's always better than the one that comes out.
It's always better than the next one. It's like, huh?
That's those are rose-colored glasses. That's what those are.
Well, you know what actually so here's an interesting question too. Bias. Yeah, and I could probably ask this to Turpin as well, since you know the Halo aficionado that I'd like to refer to him as because he is one. With the little amount of time that you played with Infinite, but still a decent amount compared to like going back to like even like H3 days, you know, if Infinite like now, because I think Infinite's getting a lot better. I think you said you re-downloaded Halo 2, right?
If Infinite had Halo 3 maps or in Halo 2 maps,
you'd be playing it like consistently, right?
Halo.
You would you would be. So when they do, because now Forge, because I did not topic by the way, but so now with Forge, now we're probably gonna start seeing, because I've already seen it. They're already remaking like maps in like they're doing maps already. There's not a hopper for it, but they've already been making classic Halo maps inside of Forge mode, like community, not even like 343. So like, could you see yourself if they ever included the hopper, like before like Pit they already announced obviously, but if you start readily seeing like classic maps, like you would definitely find yourself playing
Halo. Well, they would have to install them into a playlist of some sort, right?
Like they've done already, but that's another thing. They've done that in previous Halos before, where they literally had a playlist that was dedicated to Forge maps that they had in a hopper, like that's what they used to refer to them as, like hoppers or playlist or whatever. But that we don't have that yet. But I feel like that because the community,
if they did that, then yeah, absolutely.
Because the file sharing, from what at least they did that with this last update, with the winter update, the file sharing works pretty good. You could get custom games going now. You could literally browse. There is a plethora of game modes and things but for the custom games, like I mean, because I know you were a big custom game player too.
He's using his word of the day on the calendar. Plethora.
Good
job.
Oh, thank you. That's my a plethora. Yeah. Okay.
I used to play 90% of my Halo games for custom games. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
because there was nothing else to grind out.
Plays like that, like a lot. Like it's Halo. It's how Halo's played.
Yeah.
It's why Forge was like, when it was announced not coming at launch, it was a really big hit. You know, it's like people want that whole making the map better kind of thing. And as you can see, it's been out for a couple of weeks now, and it's just been like Logic says, a lot
Forge has been taking over a lot of content.
A lot of content. Like not just people making classic Halo maps, but crossovers. Like you got Shipment from Call of Duty that somebody made,
and
brought it to Halo.
Somebody made
High
Rise.
Thing from Netflix. You got High Rise. You got it's like there's a lot of things that's being made that the fans are like, this is what I want to play, and it's popular. Those maps are popular. People are playing. It's populated. People are playing.
There's a VR game actually with like every Halo 2 and a Halo 3 map inside of it, playable with the Halo guns and everything.
Is it in Boneworks or is it separate?
No, it's not Boneworks. I forget the name of it, but it's also got Star Wars maps in there and like original Modern Warfare maps in there.
And you know what's funny? Speaking of Star Wars maps, if you remember Battlefront, remember like the Cloud City map that they had from the Star Wars Battlefront game? So somebody made that in Forge.
There you go.
The cloud, literally, they made the cloud. They made the Cloud City from Battlefront in Forge, and it looks insane. Nice. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, it looks like it plays like. But like you said, I think to make it more accessible to the community, if they actually had a playlist that would rotate, best picks.
Think of everything they were able to do with Forge back in Halo 3.
I know.
You know what I'm talking? This is 14 years ago. That with the file sharing back in Halo 3, like.
Yeah. That worked. Yeah, I know.
It's just upsetting to think of, like, it's like that old Greek myth of the dude. He's pushing the boulder up the mountain, and then you just watch it tumble back down. We were at the peak, dude. We were at the peak, and then that boulder just started tumbling on down.
Just tumbling. Yeah.
It's getting better though. It's getting better.
Yeah.
I know. I
hijacked. Shout out Stubbs Gaming in the chats.
Oh yeah,
He's
absolutely.
Also playing Vampire Survivor, with a great value of £3.19. I think that's how you say it.
Yeah.
Did I say right? Okay.
£3.19 sterling maybe.
Sterling, I think. Right. Stubbs, please correct us. We're
whatever. Hey, I'm not cultured.
It's 3 Monopoly.
Yeah. It's funny money.
Okay.
It's funny three funny money.
All right, 3 monocles and a $19. I don't know.
Nick is actually with us on a live show on a Sunday. Great, Great British Pounds.
He's still here?
Well, great, Great British Pounds. Thank you. Yeah. Great. We're Americans. Sorry, brother. It's like, you know what I mean? Just uncultured fucking swine.
Or like my Puerto Rican mom like calling us gringos. Gringos. Oh yeah, gringos. Yeah. By the way, if you play Call of Duty's campaign, you find out where gringos come from. But yeah.
Oh, Valeria, man. Just can we have just a moment to talk about Valeria again? You played through the campaign, Turpin?
No, not yet. I haven't finished it. I'm finishing up that first sniper mission.
Oh, okay. Did you get to the point where you got interrogated by Valeria? Probably not, right?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's dope. I wouldn't want to spoil it for you, but you definitely got to try it out.
I'm enjoying the campaign. I like it. I'm one of the weird people who actually enjoyed playing through the old campaigns and all the Call of Duties as well. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you're in the minority when it comes to that.
I am a minority, but I'll be that
in the minority. I didn't say you're a minority. I said, well.
Yeah. No, it's the same. Yeah. Okay. We're parsing over words here.
Yeah, we are.
I mean, I know I hijacked the Battlefield conversation with Halo, but but that's what we do. But yeah, I was pretty much. I mean, I'm excited for Battlefield. Obviously, I have it pre-installed for my little 10-hour thing. So
So I need my wife to get a hot dog sandwich so I can listen for longer.
Oh God!
You're just wrong. Hide in the goddamn closet. Just hide in the closet.
Yeah,
just tell her you're listening to your bro. That's it. Like, I'm listening to my bro. I'm supporting my bro. She understands.
That's it. Yep.
My ASMR time.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's your ASMR time.
It's meditation.
And as Nick stays in the chat and contemplates divorce.
Oh my God!
Don't say that.
Yeah, no, that's Jesus.
No.
That went off the rails.
That went off the rails. All right.
We'll see how good the hot dog sandwich is. Hang on.
So we are calling it a hot dog sandwich?
No. The hot dog sandwich that the wife brings back. If the hot dog sandwich is not good, divorce. If it's good, then no divorce. That's it.
Divorce.
Yeah.
I gotta be careful because Nick he'll be like, yo, Kill said, if this shit ain't good, we're done.
Yeah, no.
It's over.
First of all, what the hell is a Kills?
Yeah. Who's that? Sensei. No, Sensei said. Sensei.
Yeah.
Who you calling Sensei?
You calling Sensei? Oh my God, this shit we do. All right, this pod went off the rail. We were talking about BF 2042.
I mean, I'll reel it back in real quick. So basically, just BF Season 3 coming out on Tuesday.
Gonna be fun. Gamepass.
Yeah.
On a Tuesday.
Yep.
21. You ain't missed much. We were just talking about Battlefield 2042. Then we jumped to Halo, and then we said
Battlefield doing the classic Battlefield maneuver where they make a good game a year and a half after the game comes out.
That's No, that's not just Battlefield.
Classic Battlefield
every
maneuver.
Fucking game recently.
But Battlefield been doing that for like a decade now.
Of late, they've been on the. I mean, but then Battlefield 4 launched. It was pretty good. Battlefield 4 was the last time, like for me personally, I think that was sold.
No, did we forget about how Battlefield 4 the what was that? What they called that shit? The dynamic fucking buildings blowing up and that shit. That was like fucked up.
Oh yeah, no, for a while.
Broken. Yeah,
The remember the servers? Remember the servers used to break when you actually did the.
Oh,
remember how?
Yes.
If the building fell down but the server wasn't up for it, the server would just fucking break. Like if the server's like, fuck it, yo, I'm out. I got nothing.
Check out on your ass.
I'm out. I'm done.
I got nothing for you guys. I can't do this. Bye. I'm not ready for this.
They were doing that. They were trying to crash buildings down in 2013. They were like, shoot these pillars here. Okay, building's gonna crash down, and everything's gonna be fine. And then the map's gonna change. Everything's gonna be just fine. Don't worry.
Like, oh, I didn't sign up for this shit.
I swear this PS2 can handle it, dude.
Yeah, oh my god. Well, 2000. No, at least we were. No, that was Xbox One infancy. That was infancy. That was.
There's now 2 tornadoes in the map, not 1, but 2.
Oh, what on 2042?
Yeah, they added a new tornado to it, so it's like 2 for the price of 1.
I mean, I never got to do that.
I mean, you
yet.
spoke about this how we went from like the kill cam shit on Black Ops 1 to this. Now we're talking about it's like Battlefield. How they go from destruction?
It's reverse engineering. It's reverse engineering in game development.
And now we get tornadoes.
But this is what I'm saying. You're reverse engineering in game development where you do really cool shit and then you try to do really cool shit years later based off of the cool shit that you did in the past. But for some reason, you fucking lost, like...
It's less feasible for some reason.
It's less feasible for some reason.
Feasible with new hardware.
Right.
New hardware, new
better hardware, more money. You mean to tell me you don't have a bigger budget now than what you did back in 2013? But, you know...
I don't get it. You had total... Yes, we just said the servers were crashing when that happened, but you still had the ambitious, vision of buildings coming down completely.
Yeah, it's do cool shit like that. Change the whole levolution.
Fucking antenna, when you broke that shit, the way it bended, the sound it made, the damn when you cracked it, all the water coming down, the fucking ship crashing into the island. You did that. Yeah. That was you, Battlefield. You did that.
Yeah. Now
you got fucking tornadoes. Like, what is that shit?
Two
it's
tornadoes.
Cool after the first couple of games, but then it got really, really repetitive, and it was like, okay, another tornado's coming our way. What the fuck?
Yeah, man.
Battlefield 2042. Battlefield
2024.
Yeah, 2024. Okay. according to
the article.
Yeah, according to the article, 2024. All right, so that's what we had on the Battlefield, man. And then just to kind of tighten it up a little bit and bring it back, since we were talking about Game Pass and Battlefield coming to Game Pass, some of the games that we already mentioned right now, actually, that were on Game Pass. Vampire. Somebody help me out with the title, please. Hello.
Vampire Survivors.
Vampire Survivors. You, Turpin, had mentioned it. Oh my god! All right, Destiny.
If you haven't tried Fuga Melodies of Steel, I highly recommend that game.
One more time.
Fuga Melodies of Steel. Highly recommend it. Great game, great story.
Really?
It's part of the Little Bronx Tale series, actually. So it's from a French game development studio, and they've been doing this series for
that whole sentence. You lost me 3 times. The name of the game, the where it comes from, and the developer. What? 3 fucking times you lost me. Like,
it's called Fuga Melodies of Steel. It's part of a game series called The Little Bronx Tales. And it's from a French game development studio. And it's just all the games are really great. They're all very different from one another. It's on Game Pass.
Okay.
Signalis.
Does it have achievements?
More than likely. I'm not an achievement hunter, so I don't check for those things, to be perfectly honest.
Okay. All
right. Signalis gives me Resident Evil 1 and 2 classic vibes. Highly recommend that if you're looking for any type of horror game. And then I've also been playing where is it? Phantom Abyss. I don't know if you guys have checked that game out at all.
I've seen that on Game Pass, but I have not checked it out.
Yeah, it's actually pretty fun. It's just like this kind of racy platformer kind of thing. You're racing against other people's phantoms through this Legends of the Hidden Temple type temple Aztec thing, and you're just dodging traps and going fast.
Like Temple Run on steroids?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think we had here too, and I'm gonna pull this up. So this is one of the things I found on Twitter here. Bear with me 1 second, because we do it live.
We don't. Twitter's like Wikipedia now. You can't use those on your reports.
Yeah, I know.
It's not verified.
Not verified.
Wait, is Twitter still going on?
Yeah, Twitter's still a thing. Surpringly enough.
As far as the servers are working, yeah.
So I don't know if all of these games are out now. This was, I think, as of the 16th. I gotta see.
Oh, they spread them out, but
Gungrave.
I'm on the app right now. So
yeah, no. What were we gonna say? Gungrave is
Gungrave's not out yet, but it's coming
right.
soon. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's not. No, Narco on that list. Narco is out. I'm looking at it right now. Recently added
Okay.
Narco.
I just downloaded Dune, Spice Wars. Got to try it out. I know Turpin was playing it a little bit.
Yep, I believe Dark Tide this week coming up for PC. Well, I can't wait for that.
When's Insurgency coming?
I want to say next week as well, because it's only 1 week left to the month, so it's in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah. So Cloud.
Oh God, if you guys have not played that game, that is an amazing fucking.
Yeah. That was the holdover game. That was the holdover game until Battlefield.
Yeah. That was it.
And then Battlefield came out, and then you went right back to Insurgency.
I went back to Insurgency, like, because it was not just the holdover. It was the over.
It was
in it.
Yeah. So.
Any Soccer Story? Do we know what Soccer Story is?
I don't know that one, and I don't know what Lappin is. I don't know those two. Or if I'm saying it right, Lappin.
It's coming out at the end of the month, but I haven't seen anything about it.
It seems like it's one of those like cutesy kind of like 2D, like scrollers.
I know High on Life is coming to Game Pass next month, middle of next month. I'm super looking forward to playing that out.
Obviously,
that's a game I'm looking forward to.
I don't think any of us here played Pentiment, right? Did I get that right?
Yeah, I haven't played it yet. Yeah.
Not yet, Turpin? No, right?
I haven't yet, but I keep looking at it. And I'm like,
It's gotten like crazy reviews. It's got like really good reviews. It's Obsidian.
I was gonna say it's made by Obsidian, and it's not the type of game you think Obsidian would make.
Well, they recently came out and said that if it wasn't for a model like Game Pass, that this wouldn't even be pitched. Like it wouldn't have been pitched as a game. Like it's a passion project. It's just something that they created, and it was in the back burner for a while, and they. Through Game Pass, decided to say, let's pitch it. And they pitched it, and they were like, let's do it. And because of Game Pass, it found a home. It's a successful game. It's a text adventure. So if you're into those type of games, it is that kind of game, text adventure kind of a game. I haven't played it yet. I haven't downloaded it. I plan on playing it because it's one of those games I would enjoy. I know I will. Yeah. And Somerville is on there.
Yeah, as of the 17th, these were so from that list that we just looked at before. These were the games as of the 17th that are available now. So Dune, Ghost Lore, Norco, which you said already, and the
Lapin, which is like a platformer game, but you're kind of these cute little bunnies. And I haven't gotten to play it yet, but I like platformers, so I'm probably gonna try it out.
Yep. Yeah, I downloaded Dune. I gotta give that a go. You said you were getting like an RTS vibe kind of feel from the little bit that
definitely like a Age of Empires, StarCraft type of feel from it for the 5 minutes that I played it before the podcast.
Okay, how did it feel? I was gonna say, did it seem like it was running kind of smooth?
It was running like butter.
Nice, that's good to know.
Yeah,
smooth like butter.
Like
butter.
Kills, you mentioned already. Yeah, on the 15th, I think that was Somerville that had come out.
Yeah. Short game, by the way. That's
is that
really
the one that we saw where it's like you're traveling around with the? What was the game that we saw at the showcase? That was a dog. What was the game we saw at the showcase?
Showing off at a showcase where he was with a dog. It was like left to right. It was like a family in the house that came out, and it's like an invasion that happens, whatever. It's a real short game though. It's like a 2 or 3 hour. I would say 3 to 5 hour game. For the Chivo community out there, it is a really good game and easy Chivos to get. But yeah, it's a really short game. Well done. It's if you play games like Inside, I think Infinite Umbra was the one that said this. If you like games like Inside or Limbo, those type of games, that's what this is.
Got it.
Did you like Somerville, Kills?
I haven't played it yet. I'm playing because I like games like Inside and
if you end up liking Somerville, if you end up liking it, I would recommend a game called Kentucky Route Zero.
I played that.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
There you go.
Those are the type of games I played. Those are the type of games I like playing games of that. Like those are fun games to me.
I've got a million suggestions for you then.
I'm telling you, I'm subscribed to the RSS. I want all that.
Yeah,
I'll send them over, dude.
Yeah. It's like good. He can start DMing you now on Discord.
Hey, you like MySpace videos?
I do. I'm not complaining. Keep sending them. Fucking shit's crazy. It's trippy. When I'm all amped up on fucking caffeine, and I don't feel like playing COD anymore at 2 o'clock in the morning. There you go.
going a little video binge.
I still haven't come across the $1 billion that I'm expecting to win from somebody sometime soon, so we can open up our own social media network and have people, migrate to us, because they're leaving Twitter.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, when that happens, we are doing our own social. But for the meantime, while that's on hold,
yeah,
we do have our Discord.
Yes, we do.
We do have our Discord. That it's a social media site for us.
Shout out to Discord. There it is. Actually, bam! Look with the magic of OBS. There it is.
Oh, it is. Yeah, man. So if you have not joined our Discord, I like that. See how that segue happened? See how that I just played it. I just took it and okay. And Discord's there. But we have many people have joined our Discord. The chats, Timber's always in there chatting it up. Nick's always in there chatting it up. Stubbs comes in there every now and again. Our good people at over XBL Party Podcast is on there.
Yep.
As well. Redders, as you can see, Umbra is on there. So we do like having conversations. We share gaming news. We share podcast YouTubes on there, not just ours, but our friends as well.
Yep. Yeah, Xbox. There, so. Yeah, we do Xbox Infinite podcast. We tend to post on here. We also post on here our XBL Party podcast as well. Redder stuff and everything. Yep, we definitely share that.
Lighting up as we are doing our podcast because we are doing it through Discord. But yeah,
gaming news as well too. And listen, like Kills was saying, like we definitely keep in contact here. A lot of the times we're in here too, just gaming as well. Same thing. It's the lobby. Me and my brother are playing. He's on Discord. We're here, man. we were here gaming. So this is the service we were at. So
you'll friends across the platform medium, PlayStation, PC, and you want to play with them, but the chat is kind of funky or young. You don't want to do the in-game chat. Discord.
Exactly.
Quick fix it. You can still play the game the same way, but talk even better because Discord has a great audio.
You guys got gaming highlights. I have a highlight section here. You want to post up your clips as well too. Feel free to post them in there. When we run our giveaways, we got our giveaway chat. Obviously, all of our YouTube and podcast information, gaming news, and then just a bullshitting chat as well too. But yeah, man, nice little community we got over here.
Always a great place to just hang out and talk about games, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're always on there. If there's one place I'm online, it's on Discord. I'm offline everywhere else, but on Discord, I'm mainly always online. As you can see, I'm online. I keep it online because I like staying in touch with my gaming community or the gaming community, so that we can talk anything. And those who have spoken to me on Discord can attest. That's what we do. We talk video games, all types of video games.
All day, every day.
All day, every day. So yeah, what we got?
That's
we got Game Pass covered.
We got Battlefield covered.
We even got Halo in there.
Our weekly Call of Duty, input
updates on Call of Duty input. Yeah. Next week, stay tuned to next week while we shit on it more.
But, next week we won't be here because Thanksgiving.
So we'll take a week off that, But here's my suggestion to Activision if you ever listen to this podcast. Now that you've made $1 billion off of us for the first 10 days, I suggest that you do a 3-shift crew.
Yeah, not listening.
People work in the morning, in the mid shift, and overnight. You've made over $1 billion goddamn dollars in this game. I think you could do that so that you don't tell me on a Friday we notice that there's a fuck up on the Xbox side, and we're working on it on a Friday when we got no that you're not working the weekends because you're celebrating the $1 billion.
Where's the board? Where's the tray? I gotta find the Treo board. Where is that?
That Treo board.
No,
fucking Treo board.
Hold on. I gotta find it because we're talking about it now. Treo, God, hold on. Board link. Treo. I'm finding it.
Is it Treo or Trello?
Whatever the fuck it's pronounced. I have no idea.
It's like Trejo. Like I don't care what it is. It's trash. I don't want it.
No, not there. Did you bring it up? No, not there. Yeah, I'm bringing it up right now. Hold on a second.
I don't know why my stream keeps going like not
okay. So this was a cool. Okay, so this was a cool idea when they had it. Okay, when they first launched this, they launched this early. It was like the first week when the game came out. They launched this, but they made it editable by that you could it was open. So like anybody that came on here. So like
really?
So like the first experience of like people on there were like, oh, to keep up to date with everything that's going on in Call of Duty, check out this link right here. And then everybody went to it, and then they started editing all the posts and being like, fix your game, what the fuck, you guys are crazy, I can't believe $70 for what, like all that bullshit basically, like from day one. Like so they finally fixed it, they took it down, they fixed it, they made sure that only they can edit it and people in the company or whatever, and the right people's supposed to. And then they go here. So global known issues, or investigated issue where players not be able to equip operator default executions. Okay, laser attachments and third-person POV are currently disabled while we work on a fix. Temporarily disabling CDL settings in private matches. Okay, and here's another thing I didn't get to my rant part. I watched the CDL League, Go Optic Texas. Scumpy's retiring this year. The fucking guy can't even he can't even practice and scrim with his fucking team. The Pro League is starting in 2 weeks, December 2nd, and they can't play the fucking game.
Yeah, they can play Search and Destroy though.
And they can play Search. Yes, right. They can play Search. Yes.
Yeah, the one mode out of the rest.
They can't play Hardpoint, and because Hardpoint's ones are fucked, and they can't play fucking Control because Control doesn't work as it should work. Yeah, Control doesn't work, and just so the playlist is all fucked up. So right here, so
the whole tournament's just gonna be S&D.
Imagine if they did that, where they literally just said that's it. You're just playing 5 best of 5s, Search and Destroy.
Oh God.
This game is broken. How do we talk?
Oh no, or they do like what they do in Halo, where they literally go like, because Halo
has
Slayer,
I was about to say still better than Halo. I was about to say.
No, because you get
still better than Halo.
Because in Halo you get Stronghold, you have Capture the Flag, and I mean, listen, dude, that's another thing. Call of Duty, can we fucking capture the? Can I get Capture the Flag back for the love of God?
What
I
love
a good CTF game.
What is the hate
me? Right? Why do you hate me?
CTF?
Why do you hate me and you don't want to fucking play and you don't want to put Capture the Flag in the fucking game?
I don't understand that. How many Call of Duties now without CTF?
World War
at least 3 or 4.
World War II was the last one.
Right, and they added that post-launch.
Correct.
They didn't even launch with CTF. It was one of those, a new mode coming, like new mode.
Yeah.
Fuck, you had Call of Duty forever.
So that was what 2017.
It was Team Deathmatch, CTF, and Domination were the 3 main pillars of Call of Duty. That was it. That was your game mode, and you build off that, and you don't have CTF anymore. Like, what the hell's going? Like, and especially this game can run really well with CTF.
Yeah, like, I think so.
The way the maps are done and everything, like you could really run a CTF on this. I don't understand, like, why are you like omitting this game mode to the Call of Duty community? Like, what is it with you? Is there hate for this game mode? What is, like, did somebody not win a game ever on CTF over the development crew that they're like, nah, fuck that mode?
Like in playtesting, like when you're playtesting modes, like what do you like when you do not try like CTF?
Hello, like I'm sure they have it there. It's just a flag they have to bring from one side or the other. I don't understand why you can't. It's weird. I don't know. It's just weird. But looking at these global known issues, the more they deactivate, what kind of game are you gonna get if they keep deactivating?
Yeah, we're aware of a bug affecting helicopter height. And listen, I know this is going to sound like we're like beating a fucking dead horse here. I'm sorry, but it's like we're really passionate about the game. We actually enjoy playing it. We want it to be good. But it's like also, you can't announce that you made $1 billion in 10 fucking days and then we got this. Like this is it doesn't translate, especially when because you just like the game, like it's like an afterthought at this point. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, hey, we already got our money. Who gives a fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what it feels like. Unfortunately,
it's done in what's that? It's like a tone deaf.
Absolutely.
Like tone deaf when you say, "Hey, we made a bit." Like, I don't give a shit what you made. Guess what? Now you made it worse because this game is broken and you're celebrating money. Okay, we get it. You are the most, I don't know, fucking
successful developers. Yeah,
I get it, but yo, it's time to put that money to work. Like, I need 3 shifts running in your company to work this game all throughout the day.
You think? All right, ready? I'm not going to turn this into a whole console war and fucking Activision Microsoft buyout thing. But since we had a little bit of time, I'm just going to insert this information. You think if Microsoft, like the deal actually goes through, you think like they somehow make any type of changes at Activision to make sure like this is like something that's like, you know what I mean? Like, because obviously, we could look at this because it's recent and because it's in our face and all these issues, but it's like, we don't have to go far to see like games like Halo not launching in the manner in which they probably should have launched, and you know what I mean? Like, regardless of whatever situations, like
Microsoft get the shit in the stick every damn time with these games, whether it be first party games or
even third party games, and you know what I mean.
This is not this whole thing with party up system where you can't find a game and it takes forever to find a game when you party up with people. It's an Xbox, and they have recognized as an Xbox issue, as you can see to the very right there. It says some Xbox users may experience a crash when it's all the common factor when you crossplay of the game not finding like the library not finding a game when you party up with crossplay.
Yeah,
it's Xbox. It's the issue that's happening when they can't. They've already recognized it and they said they're working on it. That was
so
Friday.
Right here, we're investigating an issue where some Xbox players in a party of more than 3 having issues queuing up matchmaking. List of multiplayer
it's not some,
issues.
it's all of us. Fuck some. It's all of us. It's happening to everybody.
Some. You mean the entire Xbox player base? Got it.
Yeah, some. Like, okay,
got it.
Yeah. I can't wait till this shit becomes a Game Pass fucking game. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that part right there. Yeah, so I didn't mean to bring that back and harp on it, but it just, it's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it's not happening on the PlayStation side for whatever reason. I don't know why. That's probably part of the exclusive marketing.
It's part of the marketing. They paid to make sure that it works. Remember?
Pay for that. Why do you think they're fighting so hard right now at the British? The CMAs and the acquisition. They're fighting really hard.
CMA, European Union. Listen, we really don't have a lot to talk about when we start diving into the depths.
Yeah, you know it. Yeah, when we start diving into
we're bored.
We're
bored. No, but dude, seriously though, I mean, I hope they just get on top of it. To your point, like you said, and whatever it is, like, listen, I understand. I'm not gonna sit here and try to.
It's been 4 days. I gotta be.
I don't. Right. I don't want to sit here and pretend like I know the first thing about what goes into developing a game and maintaining a live service game, because that's literally what we're dealing with here. This is a live service game. Don't get it fucking twisted or mistaken.
Oh, it is.
Like, I don't. I don't want to sit here and pretend like I know what it takes, but I do know how many fucking support studios and teams you have. You're already churning and working on the next one, because that was another thing too. We're not getting the 2 years of this.
You're already working on year 2 content that's gonna probably be full price on this fucking game.
But you're also working on a full version of a 2023 Call of Duty that Treyarch will be doing. Like, that's already been announced in your
Well, no, that's 2024. They've corrected themselves in saying that game.
So there you go. So
2023 is fucking Sledgehammer. They're working on year 2 content for this game, full out campaign, or like an expansion, all that.
Right.
And the rumor will is it's going to be a fully priced $30 game, like an expansion for this game. Like, they're expanding out on this game
to basically get another story, essentially, in
pretty
different
much.
set of guns.
And they're going to get your money regardless. So this
to
whole
get your
year
money,
two
baby.
thing, this whole 2-year cycle thing, you're still going to end up buying a premium package because they call it a premium expansion.
All right, listen. By then, we're just hoping that this is on Game Pass, then, right? We're just hoping. We're literally just praying that the deal is fucking locked up by
Game Pass, and we're good to go. We don't have to worry about.
I think it should be locked up by then. I feel like.
Well, yeah.
Well, March is the deadline.
Yeah.
Now that they've said it, they said March. They gotta get
in that Q1 or whatever.
Gotta get more people tweeting out from their company. Hey, my PlayStation. Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're not getting into that shit.
That's all we got.
Yeah,
that's literally all we got.
Turpin, anything you want to talk about? Anything that hit your radar that's haven't been spoken about?
Any league rants?
Any league rants? Yeah.
Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. Keep an ear out for League of Legends podcast coming 2023.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a hot drop. Okay, all right.
Sure.
Yeah, you're doing that.
If you like long form podcasts, it's definitely going to be right up your alley.
Yeah. Long form, long-winded.
Long form, long-winded.
Long-winded.
Long-ideaed.
Yeah. Everything was long.
Nothing but long on this podcast.
Yeah.
If I may suggest, when you advertise that pod, advertise it in a space where people actually like watching and playing and talking video games, because Twitter is different. Twitter is one of those things, like, you advertise it, and it's like, if it ain't drama, ain't nobody trying to give a shit about your shit. That's how I view.
I gotta be
nothing but drama.
It's
only drama.
That part. I may have to try to go get in on the Reddit League of Legends. I mean, Jeremy's pretty good with that stuff as far as like Reddit. He's definitely the Reddit.
Jeremy can definitely advertise on the Reddits for us.
Yeah, I think so do it the right way so Reddit doesn't take down our postings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He knows all the dark subreddits too. He can creep in the corners.
Oh, there you go. Like,
he's been down in the depths.
Okay.
Anime titties.
Oh my! You hear him in the background? Anime.
Yeah.
What the fuck? All right. And on that note, folks, that wraps it up. That wraps it up for episode 69.
Perfect episode
of
for
the
it.
Sensei Thoughts podcast featuring anime titties.
Anime titties.
Everyone go check out your Reddit threads.
Oh, what the fuck,
check
man?
out your Reddit thread. That was a good shout in the back. I like that.
Jesus Christ. I heard it. So if I heard it, everybody heard it. I'm just saying.
Everybody heard it.
Everybody heard it.
And that will not be edited, post-edited.
Yeah, no, it's staying.
I gotta leave the juice in there. It's a 69 episode.
That's
gotta
right.
Leave the juice in
that
there.
was it. Thanks for the clip, Jeremy. We appreciate it.
Speaking of 69, before we ended, did you see any of the memes going out for Drake's album?
I did not.
No, I did not.
Hilarious. You gotta check them
out.
out.
No. Of course I did. Well, no, I mean I saw a lot of the YouTube ones.
I'm sure you've seen. Yeah, there's some on TikTok where Drake is twerking and 21's like, "What are you doing, bro?" He's like, 21, do something.
No, the ones were literally him recording every song and like crying in the music booth,
yeah.
and then like 21's like, don't say that to me. He was like, 21, can you do something for me? 21. Can you hit a little juice for me? 21. And and 20 was just like, why you gotta keep saying it like that? Like making it like really weird and uncomfortable.
Like make it weird and shit.
And like looking at him, making like weird eye contact. It's like, why are you looking at me like that? The fuck, man? So fucking trolly.
All right, man. Episode 69. I think we're in the books. We're good. We spoke about Modern Warfare 2, impressions of Season 1, BF 2042 or 24, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Season 3 dropping Tuesday. We're assuming also on Game Pass and EA. Is it Pass or Path or what do they call it now?
EA Play.
EA Play. It's going to be dropping sometime next week. We expect it Tuesday because that's when the Season 3 drops. We expect it on Tuesday to be available on those two platforms, subscription-based platform. And we got a little bit into Halo, and then we had our usual topics and conversations, off topic. I mean, our dailies and everything. Other than that, man, I appreciate the chat.
That was the and more part. That was the and more part in the title.
And more, yeah.
And more part, yeah. But I appreciate chat. I think I spoke too soon. Anime Tig Bitties.
Oh God, I thought Nick. Was that Nick? Who was that? Denver.
Oh, that's Denver.
The boy
getting in on the fun.
Oh my God, Anime Tig Bitties.
Brazil, so Tig Bitties.
Brazil. Yeah, you get in trouble down there, man.
Yeah, you get in trouble down there. Brazil. Yes. Stubbs, I would like to get to that conversation with you, but I really don't care if they get the acquisition or not. I really don't. It's not my cup of. I don't care. Don't care. If the only investment I got there is that they get it for Game Pass purposes.
That's what I'm saying. That's it. That's what I care about.
I'm still be buying a Call of Duty every goddamn year. So yeah, same. Other than that, that's 69, bro.
Yeah, that's it. Turpin, and thank you for joining us, Turpin.
Anytime, boys. Anytime.
Moderator,
love it.
Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. We appreciate that. Excited to get some gaming in with you probably right after this fucking pod.
Can you do this shit more often? Can you just jump in here and be like, yo, I want to be put fuck yes.
Everybody,
yeah, you know what? I can hop in more often. Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. When you hear, honestly, absolutely. Heartbeat. Shout out to Heartbeat being in the chat as well too. Another one of the mods.
Oh, and congrats! We didn't see this in the pod.
Oh, absolutely. Definitely congrats on
whatever it is, but new pops,
newborn. Well, pops again. Newborn son.
You always gotta say new pops when you have a new kid. It's always new pops.
Junior, definitely named Junior. So
and Junior.
God
I
bless.
love the pic that he did. With the baby on the chest.
Yeah, man. So he's home being dad. That's why he has been, working, being the dad. Can't be, gaming like that. But still gets it in.
He was never the best.
Well, he's getting, he's experiencing my the old age thing. He's getting there. He's made fun of me being old. He's getting there. It's gonna be my turn soon. I'm gonna be in a wheelchair with a cane going. Yeah, my day you called me old. Look at you now, grandpappy. Shout out to Nick hanging out for live.
Yeah, man.
For live actual version session of
no replay Monday.
No replay Monday. But he'll probably replay it anyways. But supposedly we're playing tonight. I don't know how much of that is true after the achievement hunting and the Clippers playing and everything, the Rams and whoever else comes in between.
Hey, he says he's looking for you tonight.
Yeah, because there's always something between our gaming sessions. But anyways, other than that, man, appreciate everybody in the chat. And for those lurking, appreciate you too. And for those watching replay, we will be on replay as soon as it's over. And then look for all the DSPs for the audio session of this podcast, which will be on all DSPs.
Yep.
Major providers. Other than that, I appreciate you guys coming out. We are taking next week off, right?
Yep. No pod next week.
No pod next week. We're taking it off for Thanksgiving. We're going to celebrate that with our family.
Happy and healthy Thanksgiving, everybody who celebrates. Even if you don't celebrate, don't worry about it. Happy and healthy anyway. You know,
and happy Black Friday if you celebrate that too. You know, throw money at the machine.
Everyone celebrates Black Friday.
Yeah,
get your TVs, get your electronics, get whatever Christmas shopping you got to get out the way. Do whatever you got to do.
Yobi was in the chats. God damn it, Yobi.
Yep.
Bad. You
Yobi,
so
of
much
course.
He
lurks. He's lurking. He's lurking.
Well, he's my guy. That's what we do. He lurks.
That's the homie,
He actually
man.
suggested Sonic. He said he likes it, and because he suggested it's on my list to get now.
Nice.
Remember it was one of those games like,
It was still not yet, but I like that the user score was good. I like seeing that the user score has been pretty positive with it.
So with Sonic, I liked the user score, right? I was reading reviews, everyone was loving it. And then I watched the Donkey video on it. And that made me go, you know what? Maybe I won't get this game.
Yeah, that's not a video you want to watch when you're thinking about it.
No.
I can't resist a Donkey video. I can't.
That's true.
I can't wait for his video on the new Pokemon game.
Oh my god, it's gonna be crazy, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to post that in the Discord when he puts that out. We're gonna have to put that link in there.
Oh god,
it's gonna be wild.
Apparently we did it. Apparently we still have shit to talk about after we ended the show. But
nah, it's fine. It show's done.
That's for what do you call that shit? That's the post content. What's that called?
Prologue.
Patreon.
No, yeah, the Patreon.
Yeah, Patreon content. There you go. $1 a month.
One day we'll get it together. First, shout out real quick to over 900 subs over there. XBL.
Shit, they're close
podcast.
to 1,000.
They're close to 1,000. They're doing a giveaway
too.
Baby. Shout out to them as well too. Listen, man, you know,
they're getting a little
right?
over there.
The grind is real across the pond. You know what I mean? They're doing what they got to do.
I'm actually on Redder's. I did Redder's one-on-one last week. We recorded it, so it should be look out for that. Should be out this week. I didn't want to hold it.
Oh yeah, no, plug it. Yep, absolutely.
But yeah, look, I'm assuming it's this week which will be out. I'm not sure how he has it rotating, but I did 1 hour with him, sit down. It was always, and I loved it because it was one of those natural, like it wasn't a gaming, it was just talk. It was just simply 1 hour. Let's just fucking talk, and we talked, and I kind of shitted on a lot of people in the community, and I said the truth about Logic in that. So look, stay tuned for that.
Why you gotta say like salacious shit like that?
Can't wait.
Literally, everyone's gonna tune in and they're gonna be like, "Oh, this is just a normal conversation."
Drama.
And Sensei was full of shit, and he didn't say anything that he said on the podcast.
I gotta see that so people can actually tune the fuck in.
No, people should go tune in because Reddit. Listen, BMG, Redders, Ash. Shout out to Ash. Shout out
BMG has a show too, by the way. PlayStation Center.
BMG's got PlayStation. Well, they got the PlayStation Center show, and then they even got the Stasis chat, which is also Destiny chose.
Stubbs got he got that taken away from him, and they did a takeover, and that was bad. That was a takeover. I was with Stubbs on that, so but that's his chat. Yeah, that's out there too. So plug all that.
Yeah. Man. Oh, it's on
no,
XBL. I'm sorry.
XBL.
Oh, so wait, I thought it was. But isn't there somebody? Yeah, but I thought Stasis Chat is what one of the isn't BMG and Stasis Chat?
No, it's not XBL. I didn't say that. Did I say that?
I didn't say that. I said it's not that it's XBL. It's just that it's like I think one of the members of XBL is with there.
Isn't BMG on Stasis Chat?
That's what I thought. Am I talking out of line?
No, I don't think none of us.
Just making sure. Not trying to offend anybody. Listen. Listen. Stasis Chat is me, BMG. That's right, BMG's there. Yeah. Listen, shout out to Stubbs. Stubbs in the chat. Thank you for correcting us. Listen, you know, we want no problems across the pond. We're cordial.
We're all cordial. I know we're gringos, but you know, we the guns are put away. We don't shoot first, ask questions.
Yeah,
later.
only on the video games. Only on the video games.
Only on video games. Other than that, we're good. White flag, wave.
No, we didn't. Yeah, no. We're good stuff.
No, we're good.
Yeah. But shout out to say, but that was just one of the things because I tune into Stasis Chat. That's why I know just because BMG's on it with you guys. That's why I was just making that connection that way.
Old man gamer. I didn't know what the hell that meant until he said it. I was like, oh, that's what.
That's crazy. Listen, you got to be when people are self-deprecating. I mean, I like some self-deprecation every now and again. But yeah, man, to own it like that, that's pretty dope.
I'm not bald no more, by the way. I got hair.
Thanks. Okay. But that's a good update.
Oh, I'm bald.
We'll leave it at that. No.
That's a great update. Thanks for keeping us fucking abreast on that.
I have hair now.
We've been no camming for like probably 8 months now. So
like 8 months or some shit. Yeah, so I look like a damn hobo now. Other than that, yeah, there's a visual.
Are we actually gonna end the fucking pod?
I don't think so.
We're done. We don't like leaving, but we're hanging out. That's the thing.
We have too much fun. This is what we do, boys. This is what we do.
It's not really a pod. It's just us hanging out.
Whether the pod is going on or whether it's not, this is what we do.
Even when it goes off, we're still talking. So it's like whatever.
That's true. All right. Yeah. Well, sign us off.
All right. Where's we're going? Episode 69 in the books. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're off next week. We'll be back in about 2 more weeks. Same time, Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern time. Thank you for our guest, Turpin, who really not a guest. I would hope he drops in more often. But other than that, thank you for the chat. Thank you guys for coming out. Live was great. The chat was on fire. Of course, best co-host here, Logic. Thank you for episode 69. Other than that, I got nothing else. Happy fucking gaming, everybody.
Later.
Happy fucking gaming.
Later.